Welcome to Dopamine Detox, Rewiring Your Brain for a Balanced Life, an audiobook that takes you on a transformative journey towards understanding the power of dopamine and its impact on your brain and behavior. Written by Mindful Literary, this audiobook is your comprehensive guide to achieving a balanced and fulfilling life by reprogramming your brain's reward system. In this immersive experience, you will explore the science behind dopamine, from its role in motivation and reward to its influence on addiction and mental health. Through real-life examples and expert insights, you will gain a deep understanding of how excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to dependency and affect your overall well-being. Discover the concept of dopamine detox and why it is crucial for resetting your brain's reward pathways. Learn practical strategies to break free from addictive behaviors, manage cravings, and create a supportive environment conducive to positive change. As you embark on this journey, you will also delve into mindfulness techniques that complement the detox process. Cultivate awareness, practice mindful living, and embrace a balanced lifestyle that promotes focus, productivity, and inner peace. Dopamine Detox, Rewiring Your Brain for a Balanced Life is not just a book, it's a roadmap to unlocking your brain's potential and reclaiming control over your life. Let's begin this transformative odyssey together. Enjoy the journey. Chapter 1: Understanding Dopamine. The role of dopamine in the brain. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in the brain's reward and motivation systems. It is often referred to as the feel-good chemical, as it is responsible for feelings of pleasure, satisfaction, and motivation. Understanding the role of dopamine in the brain is essential for unlocking our brain's potential and achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. The basics of dopamine. Dopamine is produced in several areas of the brain, including the substantia nigra and the ventral tegmental area. It acts as a chemical messenger, transmitting signals between nerve cells, or neurons, in the brain. These signals are involved in various functions, such as movement, cognition, emotion, and motivation. Dopamine and reward. One of the primary functions of dopamine is to regulate the brain's reward system. When we engage in activities that are pleasurable or rewarding, such as eating delicious food or receiving praise, dopamine is released in the brain. This release of dopamine creates a sense of pleasure and reinforces the behavior, making us more likely to repeat it in the future. Motivation and dopamine. Dopamine also plays a crucial role in motivation. It acts as a driving force that pushes us to pursue goals and rewards. When dopamine is released in response to achieving a goal or receiving a reward, it creates a sense of satisfaction and reinforces the behavior that led to the reward. This reinforcement strengthens our motivation to continue pursuing similar goals and rewards in the future. Dopamine and learning. In addition to its role in reward and motivation, dopamine is also involved in the process of learning. When we experience something new or exciting, dopamine is released, enhancing our ability to remember and learn from the experience. This dopamine release acts as a signal to the brain that the experience is significant and worth remembering, leading to the formation of memories. Dopamine and emotion. Dopamine is closely linked to our emotional experiences. It plays a role in regulating our mood and can influence feelings of happiness, pleasure, and even euphoria. Imbalances in dopamine levels have been associated with various mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, and addiction. Dopamine and movement. Another important function of dopamine is its role in regulating movement. Dopamine is involved in the coordination and control of motor functions. A deficiency of dopamine in certain areas of the brain can lead to movement disorders, such as Parkinson's disease. The dopamine pathways. Dopamine travels through specific pathways in the brain, known as the mesolimbic and mesocortical pathways. The mesolimbic pathway is involved in the brain's reward system and is responsible for the pleasurable feelings associated with activities like eating, sex, and drug use. The mesocortical pathway is involved in cognitive functions, such as attention, memory, and problem solving. Dopamine receptors. Dopamine exerts its effects by binding to specific receptors in the brain. There are 5 types of dopamine receptors, known as D1 to D5. Each receptor type is located in different areas of the brain and has different functions. The activation of these receptors by dopamine influences various aspects of behavior and cognition. Dopamine dysregulation. While dopamine is essential for our well-being, excessive or dysregulated dopamine activity can lead to problems. Excessive dopamine stimulation from activities like excessive gaming, social media use, or substance abuse can lead to addiction and mental health challenges. Understanding the science behind dopamine dysregulation is crucial for achieving a balanced and fulfilling life. In the following chapters, we will explore the impact of dopamine dysregulation on addiction, mental health, and overall well-being. We will delve into the benefits of a dopamine detox and provide practical strategies and mindfulness techniques to help you reset your brain's reward system and maintain a balanced dopamine system for a more fulfilling life. Dopamine and motivation. Motivation is a fundamental aspect of human behavior, driving us to pursue goals, achieve success, and experience a sense of fulfillment. At the core of motivation lies dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our brain's reward system. Understanding the relationship between dopamine and motivation is key to unlocking our brain's potential and harnessing our inner drive. The development of motivation from childhood to adulthood. Motivation begins to develop in early childhood and continues to evolve throughout our lives. In our early years, we are driven by basic needs such as hunger, thirst, and the desire for comfort and safety. As we grow older, our motivations become more complex and multifaceted, influenced by a combination of internal and external factors. During childhood, dopamine plays a vital role in shaping our motivation. It acts as a reward signal, reinforcing behaviors that are beneficial for our survival and well-being. For example, when a child successfully completes a puzzle or receives praise for their achievements, dopamine is released, creating a pleasurable sensation and reinforcing the motivation to continue engaging in similar activities. As we transition into adolescence and adulthood, our motivations become more influenced by social and cultural factors. We seek validation, recognition, and a sense of belonging, which can also trigger the release of dopamine. This is why accomplishments, social approval, and the pursuit of personal goals can be so rewarding and motivating. Dopamine and the motivation-reward connection. Dopamine acts as a messenger in the brain, transmitting signals between neurons and facilitating communication within the reward circuitry. This circuitry involves several key regions, including the prefrontal cortex, the nucleus accumbens, and the ventral tegmental area. When we engage in activities that are pleasurable or rewarding, such as eating delicious food, engaging in hobbies, or achieving a goal, dopamine is released in these reward centers. This release of dopamine creates a positive reinforcement, making us more likely to repeat the behavior that led to the pleasurable experience. However, the relationship between dopamine and motivation is not as straightforward as a simple cause and effect mechanism. While dopamine is involved in the initial motivation to pursue a reward, it also plays a role in the anticipation and prediction of future rewards. This means that dopamine is not only released when we achieve a goal, but also when we are in the process of working towards it. The role of dopamine in goal-directed behavior. Dopamine is closely linked to goal-directed behavior, providing the necessary motivation and drive to pursue and achieve our objectives. When we set goals, our brain releases dopamine, creating a sense of anticipation and excitement. This dopamine release not only motivates us to take action, but also enhances our focus, attention, and persistence in the face of challenges. The level of dopamine released in response to a goal can vary depending on several factors, including the perceived value of the reward, the level of effort required, and the individual's personality traits. Some individuals may have a naturally higher level of dopamine activity, making them more driven and motivated, while others may have lower levels, requiring additional external stimuli to experience the same level of motivation. Understanding the intricate relationship between dopamine and motivation can empower us to optimize our brain's reward system. By cultivating a healthy balance of dopamine and engaging in activities that align with our values and goals, we can enhance our motivation, increase our chances of success, and lead a more fulfilling life. In the following chapters, we will explore the science of dopamine and reward systems in more detail, uncover the dark side of dopamine in relation to addictions and mental health, and delve into the benefits of a dopamine detox. We will also provide practical strategies and mindfulness techniques to help you reset your brain's reward system, maintain a balanced dopamine system, and overcome challenges along the way. Get ready to unleash your brain's potential and embark on a journey towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. The science of dopamine and reward systems. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our brain's reward system. It is often referred to as the feel-good chemical because it is responsible for feelings of pleasure, motivation, and reinforcement. Understanding the science behind dopamine and reward systems is essential for comprehending how our brain functions and how it influences our behavior. The dopamine pathway. To understand the science of dopamine and reward systems, we must first explore the dopamine pathway in the brain. The dopamine pathway consists of several key regions, including the ventral tegmental area, VTA, the nucleus accumbens, and the prefrontal cortex. These regions work together to regulate the release and reception of dopamine. The VTA, located in the midbrain, is responsible for producing dopamine. When we engage in activities that are pleasurable or rewarding, such as eating delicious food or receiving praise, the VTA releases dopamine into the nucleus accumbens. The nucleus accumbens acts as a sort of pleasure center and is involved in processing rewarding stimuli. From the nucleus accumbens, dopamine travels to the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for decision-making, planning, and impulse control. The prefrontal cortex helps us evaluate the rewards and make informed choices based on our goals and values. The role of dopamine in reward and motivation. Dopamine plays a crucial role in our brain's reward and motivation systems. When we experience something pleasurable or rewarding, dopamine is released, creating a sense of pleasure and reinforcing the behavior that led to the reward. This reinforcement encourages us to repeat the behavior, leading to the formation of habits and motivation to pursue goals. For example, imagine you are studying for an exam and you finally understand a difficult concept. The sense of accomplishment and satisfaction you feel is due to the release of dopamine in your brain. This dopamine release reinforces the behavior of studying and motivates you to continue learning. Dopamine and the prediction of rewards. One fascinating aspect of dopamine is its role in predicting rewards. Our brain is constantly making predictions about the future, and dopamine helps us anticipate and seek out rewards. When we encounter a cue or a stimulus associated with a reward, dopamine is released, creating a sense of anticipation and motivation to pursue the reward. This prediction of rewards is essential for our survival and well-being. It helps us seek out food, water, and other resources necessary for our survival. However, in today's modern world, our brain's reward system can be hijacked by artificial stimuli that provide instant gratification, such as social media, video games, and junk food. The dopamine feedback loop. The dopamine feedback loop is a crucial mechanism that shapes our behavior and reinforces certain actions. When we engage in a behavior that leads to a reward, dopamine is released, creating a pleasurable sensation. This release of dopamine strengthens the neural connections associated with that behavior, making it more likely for us to repeat it in the future. For example, when we eat a delicious meal, dopamine is released, reinforcing the behavior of eating. This reinforcement strengthens the neural connections associated with the taste, smell, and sight of the food, making us more likely to seek out similar meals in the future. However, this feedback loop can become problematic when we engage in behaviors that provide excessive dopamine stimulation, such as addictive substances or activities. The brain becomes accustomed to the high levels of dopamine and may require more and more stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure. This can lead to addictive behaviors and a cycle of seeking out instant gratification. Understanding the science of dopamine and reward systems is crucial for recognizing the impact of excessive dopamine stimulation on our behavior and well-being. By gaining insight into how dopamine shapes our actions and learning how to reset our brain's reward system, we can regain control over our impulses and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. In the following chapters, we will explore the dark side of dopamine, the benefits of a dopamine detox, and practical strategies for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. The dopamine feedback loop. The dopamine feedback loop is a fundamental process in the brain that plays a crucial role in shaping our behavior and influencing our motivation and reward systems. Understanding how this loop works is essential for anyone seeking to harness the power of dopamine and optimize their brain's potential. The basics of the dopamine feedback loop. At its core, the dopamine feedback loop involves a series of interconnected steps that occur in the brain. It begins with the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter, in response to certain stimuli or experiences. This release of dopamine creates a pleasurable sensation and motivates us to seek out similar experiences in the future. The first step in the feedback loop is the release of dopamine by neurons in specific regions of the brain, such as the ventral tegmental area, VTA, and the nucleus accumbens. These regions are part of the brain's reward system and are responsible for processing pleasurable experiences. Once dopamine is released, it binds to receptors on neighboring neurons, transmitting signals and activating various pathways in the brain. This activation leads to the experience of pleasure and reinforces the behavior that triggered the release of dopamine. The role of reinforcement in the dopamine feedback loop. Reinforcement is a critical component of the dopamine feedback loop. When we engage in a behavior that triggers the release of dopamine and leads to a pleasurable experience, our brain associates that behavior with the reward. This association strengthens the neural connections related to that behavior, making it more likely for us to repeat it in the future. For example, let's say you enjoy playing video games. When you play a game, your brain releases dopamine, creating a sense of pleasure and reward. Over time, your brain associates playing video games with this pleasurable experience, reinforcing the behavior and making you more motivated to continue playing. This reinforcement mechanism is what drives our motivation and shapes our behavior. It explains why we are more likely to engage in activities that provide us with a pleasurable experience and avoid those that do not. The impact of dopamine imbalance on behavior. While the dopamine feedback loop is essential for our motivation and reward systems, an imbalance in dopamine levels can have significant consequences on our behavior and well-being. When there is an excessive release of dopamine or when our brain becomes desensitized to its effects, it can lead to addictive behaviors and mental health challenges. This imbalance can result from various factors, including excessive consumption of substances like drugs or alcohol, overindulgence in activities like gaming or gambling, or even certain mental health conditions. For instance, individuals with addiction disorders often experience dysregulation in their dopamine system. The constant pursuit of the pleasurable experience associated with the addictive substance or behavior leads to a dysregulated dopamine feedback loop, reinforcing the addictive behavior and making it difficult to break free from the cycle. Breaking the cycle, resetting the dopamine feedback loop. Resetting the dopamine feedback loop is crucial for regaining control over our behavior and leading a more balanced life. By consciously engaging in a dopamine detox, we can rewire our brain's reward system and reduce our reliance on excessive dopamine stimulation. A dopamine detox involves temporarily abstaining from activities that provide instant gratification and excessive dopamine release, such as social media, gaming, or binge-watching television shows. By taking a break from these activities, we allow our brain to reset and recalibrate its dopamine receptors, making them more sensitive to natural rewards and reducing the need for constant stimulation. During a dopamine detox, it is essential to engage in activities that promote a balanced dopamine system, such as exercise, spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, and pursuing hobbies that provide a sense of fulfillment. These activities help to rewire the brain's reward system and create healthier habits and routines. By resetting the dopamine feedback loop, we can regain control over our impulses, improve our focus and productivity, and enhance our overall well-being. It is a journey that requires commitment, self-awareness, and the willingness to make positive changes in our lives. In the following chapters, we will explore the benefits of a dopamine detox in more detail and provide practical strategies and mindfulness techniques to help you reset your brain's reward system and maintain a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 2: The Dark Side of Dopamine. Dopamine and Addiction. Dopamine is a powerful neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our brain's reward system. It is responsible for feelings of pleasure, motivation, and reinforcement, which are essential for our survival and well-being. However, when dopamine levels become imbalanced or excessive, it can lead to addiction and mental health issues. The science of dopamine and addiction. Addiction is a complex condition that involves the compulsive pursuit of rewarding stimuli despite negative consequences. It can manifest in various forms, such as substance abuse, gambling, gaming, or even excessive use of social media. These behaviors trigger the release of dopamine in the brain, creating a pleasurable sensation and reinforcing the desire to repeat the activity. When we engage in addictive behaviors, our brain's reward system becomes hijacked. Dopamine floods the brain, creating an intense sense of pleasure and reinforcing the behavior. Over time, the brain adapts to this excessive stimulation by reducing the number of dopamine receptors, leading to a diminished response to natural rewards and an increased need for more intense stimulation. The dopamine addiction cycle. The dopamine addiction cycle is a self-perpetuating loop that can be challenging to break. It typically starts with an initial exposure to a rewarding stimulus, which triggers a surge of dopamine in the brain. This surge creates a powerful sense of pleasure and reinforces the behavior, leading to a desire for more. As the addiction progresses, the brain's reward system becomes dysregulated. Natural rewards, such as spending time with loved ones or engaging in hobbies, no longer provide the same level of satisfaction. The individual becomes increasingly focused on obtaining the addictive substance or engaging in the addictive behavior, often at the expense of other areas of their life. Over time, tolerance develops, requiring higher levels of dopamine stimulation to achieve the same pleasurable effect. This can lead to a downward spiral of escalating addictive behaviors, as the individual seeks more intense experiences to satisfy their cravings. The impact of dopamine on mental health. Excessive dopamine stimulation can have a profound impact on mental health. Research has shown that imbalances in dopamine levels are associated with various psychiatric disorders, including depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. In the case of depression, low dopamine levels have been linked to a lack of motivation, pleasure, and interest in activities. This can result in a vicious cycle, as individuals may turn to addictive behaviors to temporarily boost their dopamine levels and alleviate their symptoms. However, this only provides temporary relief and can exacerbate the underlying condition in the long run. Anxiety disorders, on the other hand, have been associated with high levels of dopamine in certain brain regions. This heightened dopamine activity can lead to increased sensitivity to stress and a heightened state of arousal. Individuals with anxiety disorders may be more prone to seeking out addictive behaviors as a way to self-medicate and temporarily alleviate their symptoms. Breaking the cycle, dopamine and addiction recovery. Breaking free from addiction requires rewiring the brain's reward system and establishing healthier patterns of behavior. This process involves reducing the excessive stimulation of dopamine and gradually restoring the brain's sensitivity to natural rewards. One of the key steps in addiction recovery is detoxification, which involves abstaining from the addictive substance or behavior. This allows the brain to reset and regain its balance. During this period, individuals may experience withdrawal symptoms as their brain adjusts to the absence of the addictive stimulus. However, with time and support, the brain can gradually heal and restore its natural reward system. In addition to detoxification, therapy and counseling play a crucial role in addiction recovery. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other evidence-based approaches help individuals identify and modify the thoughts, emotions, and behaviors that contribute to their addiction. These therapies also provide individuals with coping mechanisms and strategies to manage cravings, triggers, and relapse. Support groups, such as Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, can also be invaluable resources for individuals in recovery. These groups provide a sense of community, understanding, and accountability, which can greatly enhance the chances of long-term success. By understanding the role of dopamine in addiction and mental health, individuals can take proactive steps to regain control over their lives. Through a combination of detoxification, therapy, support, and healthy coping mechanisms, it is possible to break free from the grip of addiction and achieve a balanced and fulfilling life. The impact of dopamine on mental health. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, plays a crucial role in our mental health. It is involved in various brain functions, including motivation, pleasure, and reward. While dopamine is essential for our well-being, an imbalance in its levels can have a significant impact on our mental health. Dopamine and mental health disorders. Research has shown that dopamine dysregulation is associated with several mental health disorders, including depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia. In these conditions, there is either an excess or a deficiency of dopamine in certain areas of the brain, leading to abnormal functioning. Depression and dopamine. Depression, a common mental health disorder, is often characterized by a lack of motivation, pleasure, and interest in activities. Studies have found that individuals with depression may have lower levels of dopamine in the brain's reward center, known as the mesolimbic pathway. This deficiency can contribute to the feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and anhedonia experienced by those with depression. Anxiety and dopamine. Anxiety disorders, on the other hand, are associated with an overactive dopamine system. Excessive dopamine release in certain brain regions, such as the amygdala, can lead to heightened arousal, fear, and worry. This dysregulation of dopamine can contribute to the development and maintenance of anxiety disorders. Bipolar disorder and dopamine. Bipolar disorder is characterized by extreme mood swings, ranging from manic episodes to depressive episodes. During manic episodes, there is an increase in dopamine levels, leading to elevated mood, increased energy, and impulsivity. Conversely, during depressive episodes, there is a decrease in dopamine levels, resulting in feelings of sadness and lethargy. Schizophrenia and dopamine. Schizophrenia is a complex mental disorder that involves disruptions in perception, thinking, and emotions. Dopamine dysregulation is a key feature of schizophrenia, with an excess of dopamine activity in certain brain regions, particularly the mesolimbic pathway. This hyperactivity of dopamine can contribute to the positive symptoms of schizophrenia, such as hallucinations and delusions. Dopamine and addiction. Addiction is another area where dopamine plays a significant role. When we engage in pleasurable activities or consume substances like drugs or alcohol, dopamine is released in the brain's reward center, reinforcing the behavior and creating a sense of pleasure and reward. Over time, repeated exposure to these stimuli can lead to changes in the brain's reward system, resulting in addiction. The dopamine reward pathway and addiction. The dopamine reward pathway, also known as the mesolimbic pathway, is a key player in addiction. When we engage in addictive behaviors or consume addictive substances, dopamine is released, creating a pleasurable sensation. This release of dopamine reinforces the behavior, making us more likely to seek out the activity or substance again. Dopamine and cravings. Cravings, a common symptom of addiction, are closely tied to dopamine. When we experience cravings, it is often a result of the brain's desire for the pleasurable effects associated with dopamine release. The anticipation of the reward triggers the release of dopamine, creating a strong urge to engage in the addictive behavior or consume the substance. Dopamine and withdrawal. When someone with addiction attempts to quit or reduce their addictive behavior, they may experience withdrawal symptoms. These symptoms can be both physical and psychological and are often driven by the brain's craving for dopamine. The absence of the addictive substance or behavior leads to a decrease in dopamine levels, causing discomfort and cravings. Dopamine and mental health challenges in the digital age. In today's digital age, excessive dopamine stimulation has become a significant concern for mental health. Activities such as social media use, gaming, and instant gratification through online platforms can lead to addictive behaviors and negatively impact mental well-being. Social media and dopamine. Social media platforms are designed to provide instant gratification and reward. Every liked, comment, or notification triggers a release of dopamine, creating a sense of validation and pleasure. However, excessive social media use can lead to addictive behaviors, comparison, and a decrease in overall well-being. Gaming and dopamine. Video games, particularly those designed with reward systems and achievements, can be highly stimulating to the dopamine system. The sense of accomplishment and progress in games triggers dopamine release, making them highly addictive. Excessive gaming can lead to social isolation, neglect of responsibilities, and a decline in mental health. Instant gratification and dopamine. The instant gratification provided by online platforms, such as online shopping or binge-watching TV shows, can also impact mental health. The immediate release of dopamine associated with these activities can create a cycle of seeking more and more stimulation, leading to a decrease in overall life satisfaction and well-being. Seeking balance, managing dopamine for mental well-being. Understanding the impact of dopamine on mental health is crucial for finding balance and maintaining well-being in the modern world. By being aware of the potential pitfalls of excessive dopamine stimulation, we can take steps to manage our dopamine levels and promote mental well-being. Mindful consumption of stimuli. Practicing mindfulness and being intentional about our consumption of dopamine-stimulating activities can help us maintain a healthy balance. By being aware of the impact these activities have on our mental state, we can make conscious choices about when and how much we engage in them. Engaging in healthy dopamine-boosting activities. Engaging in activities that naturally boost dopamine levels in a healthy way can also contribute to mental well-being. Exercise, spending time in nature, pursuing hobbies, and engaging in social connections are all examples of activities that can increase dopamine levels in a positive and sustainable manner. Seeking professional help. For individuals struggling with mental health challenges related to dopamine dysregulation, seeking professional help is essential. Mental health professionals can provide guidance, support, and evidence-based treatments to help individuals manage their dopamine levels and improve their overall well-being. In the next chapter, we will explore the concept of a dopamine detox and how it can help reset the brain's reward system, allowing for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Understanding behavioral addictions. In today's digital age, where technology and instant gratification are at our fingertips, it's important to understand the concept of behavioral addictions and their impact on our dopamine system. Behavioral addictions, also known as process addictions, involve compulsive behaviors that provide a temporary sense of pleasure or relief. These behaviors can range from excessive gaming and social media use to shopping, gambling, and even workaholism. The allure of instant gratification. One of the key factors that contribute to behavioral addictions is the allure of instant gratification. When we engage in activities that provide immediate rewards, such as receiving likes on a social media post or winning a game level, our brain releases dopamine, reinforcing the behavior and creating a sense of pleasure. Over time, our brain becomes wired to seek out these quick rewards, leading to a cycle of compulsive behavior. Gaming addiction, escaping reality. Gaming addiction is a prime example of a behavioral addiction that can have a profound impact on our dopamine system. The immersive nature of video games, coupled with the constant rewards and achievements, can create a powerful dopamine response in the brain. As individuals become more engrossed in the virtual world, they may start neglecting other aspects of their lives, such as relationships, work, and self-care. Social media addiction, the need for validation. Social media platforms have revolutionized the way we connect and communicate with others. However, they also have the potential to become addictive due to the constant stream of notifications, likes, and comments that trigger dopamine release. The desire for validation and the fear of missing out, FOMO, can drive individuals to spend excessive amounts of time on social media, often at the expense of real-life interactions and personal well-being. Instant gratification and impulse control. The instant gratification provided by behavioral addictions can also impair our ability to control impulses. When we are constantly seeking immediate rewards, we may find it challenging to delay gratification or make long-term decisions. This can have negative consequences in various areas of our lives, such as financial management, academic or professional performance, and maintaining healthy relationships. The dopamine addiction cycle. Behavioral addictions create a vicious cycle where the brain becomes increasingly desensitized to dopamine, requiring higher levels of stimulation to experience the same level of pleasure. This leads to a continuous pursuit of more intense and frequent rewards, which can result in a loss of control and negative consequences. Breaking this cycle requires understanding the underlying mechanisms of addiction and implementing strategies to reset the brain's reward system. The role of dopamine detox in overcoming behavioral addictions. A dopamine detox is a deliberate and temporary break from activities that overstimulate the dopamine system. It involves abstaining from behaviors such as gaming, social media, and other instant gratification activities to allow the brain to reset and regain sensitivity to natural rewards. By taking a step back from these addictive behaviors, individuals can gain a clearer perspective on their impact and develop healthier habits and coping mechanisms. Developing self-awareness and mindfulness. One of the key components of overcoming behavioral addictions is developing self-awareness and practicing mindfulness. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can identify triggers and patterns that contribute to addictive tendencies. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can help individuals cultivate a sense of presence and reduce the urge to engage in addictive behaviors. Seeking professional help and support. While self-help strategies can be effective for some individuals, it's important to recognize that overcoming behavioral addictions may require professional help and support. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can provide guidance, accountability, and a safe space to explore the underlying causes of addiction and develop personalized strategies for recovery. Seeking help is a sign of strength and a crucial step towards breaking free from the grip of behavioral addictions. Embracing a balanced lifestyle. Ultimately, overcoming behavioral addictions is about embracing a balanced lifestyle that prioritizes well-being and fulfillment. This involves finding healthy alternatives to replace addictive behaviors, such as engaging in physical exercise, pursuing hobbies, spending quality time with loved ones, and practicing self-care. By consciously choosing activities that nourish our mind, body, and soul, we can create a sustainable and fulfilling life that is not dependent on instant gratification. In the next chapter, we will explore the benefits of a dopamine detox and provide practical strategies for successfully resetting your brain's reward system. By understanding the science behind dopamine and behavioral addictions, you will be equipped with the knowledge and tools to regain control over your impulses and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. The dopamine-depression connection. Depression is a complex and multifaceted mental health condition that affects millions of people worldwide. While there are various factors that contribute to the development of depression, recent research has shed light on the connection between dopamine and this debilitating condition. In this section, we will explore the dopamine-depression connection and how breaking the cycle can be a crucial step towards achieving mental well-being. Dopamine dysregulation and depression. Dopamine plays a vital role in regulating our mood and emotions. It is involved in the brain's reward system, which is responsible for experiencing pleasure and motivation. When dopamine levels are imbalanced, it can lead to dysregulation of the reward system, resulting in a range of mental health issues, including depression. Studies have shown that individuals with depression often have lower levels of dopamine in certain areas of the brain, such as the prefrontal cortex and the limbic system. These regions are responsible for regulating emotions, decision-making, and motivation. The reduced dopamine activity in these areas can contribute to the characteristic symptoms of depression, such as low mood, lack of interest, and decreased motivation. The dopamine depression cycle. The relationship between dopamine and depression is not a simple one. It is a complex cycle that can perpetuate and worsen the symptoms of depression. When an individual experiences a decrease in dopamine levels, it can lead to a decrease in motivation and pleasure. This can result in a lack of engagement in activities that were once enjoyable, further exacerbating feelings of sadness and hopelessness. On the other hand, chronic stress and negative life events can also impact dopamine levels. Stress activates the release of cortisol, a hormone that can interfere with dopamine signaling in the brain. This disruption can further contribute to the dysregulation of the reward system and increase the risk of developing depression. Breaking the dopamine depression cycle. Breaking the dopamine depression cycle is crucial for individuals seeking relief from depression symptoms. By understanding the connection between dopamine and depression, we can implement strategies to restore balance to the brain's reward system and improve overall mental well-being. Dopamine reset through detox. One effective approach to breaking the dopamine depression cycle is through a dopamine detox. By reducing or eliminating activities that excessively stimulate dopamine release, such as excessive screen time, social media use, and instant gratification, we can give our brain a chance to reset and restore its natural balance. During a dopamine detox, individuals may experience withdrawal symptoms, including irritability, restlessness, and cravings. However, as the brain adjusts to lower dopamine levels, it can gradually regain sensitivity to natural rewards and find pleasure in simple activities that were once overshadowed by excessive dopamine stimulation. Mindfulness and dopamine regulation. Mindfulness practices can also play a significant role in breaking the dopamine depression cycle. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations with acceptance and curiosity. Research has shown that mindfulness practices can increase dopamine release in the brain's reward system. By cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of our experiences, we can enhance our ability to regulate emotions and reduce depressive symptoms. Mindfulness can also help us develop a greater sense of self-compassion and acceptance, which are essential for overcoming depression. Lifestyle changes for dopamine balance. In addition to dopamine detox and mindfulness, making lifestyle changes can also contribute to breaking the dopamine depression cycle. Engaging in regular exercise, getting enough sleep, and maintaining a healthy diet can all positively impact dopamine levels and improve overall mental well-being. Exercise has been shown to increase dopamine release in the brain, promoting feelings of pleasure and motivation. Getting enough sleep is crucial for dopamine regulation, as sleep deprivation can disrupt dopamine signaling and contribute to depressive symptoms. A balanced diet that includes foods rich in nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals can also support optimal dopamine function. Seeking professional help. While the strategies mentioned above can be beneficial for many individuals, it is important to note that depression is a complex condition that may require professional intervention. If you or someone you know is experiencing symptoms of depression, it is essential to seek help from a qualified mental health professional who can provide appropriate diagnosis and treatment options. Therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and medication can be effective in managing depression symptoms and restoring dopamine balance. A mental health professional can work with you to develop a personalized treatment plan that addresses your specific needs and goals. Conclusion. Understanding the dopamine-depression connection is a crucial step towards breaking the cycle and achieving mental well-being. By implementing strategies such as dopamine detox, mindfulness practices, and lifestyle changes, individuals can restore balance to their brain's reward system and alleviate depressive symptoms. Seeking professional help when needed is also essential for comprehensive treatment. Remember, breaking the dopamine depression cycle is a journey, and with patience, perseverance, and support, it is possible to lead a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 3: The benefits of a dopamine detox. What is a dopamine detox and why is it important? In today's fast-paced and digitally driven world, our brains are constantly bombarded with stimuli that trigger the release of dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation and reward. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed, we are exposed to a never-ending stream of notifications, social media updates, and instant gratification. This excessive stimulation of dopamine can have detrimental effects on our brain's reward system and overall well-being. A dopamine detox, also known as a dopamine reset, is a process of intentionally reducing or eliminating activities that overstimulate the release of dopamine in the brain. It involves taking a break from activities such as social media, gaming, and other instant gratification sources to allow the brain to reset and regain its natural balance. By temporarily abstaining from these activities, we give our brain the opportunity to recalibrate its reward system and reduce the tolerance to dopamine. But why is a dopamine detox important? The answer lies in the way excessive dopamine stimulation affects our brain and behavior. When we engage in activities that provide instant rewards, such as scrolling through social media or playing video games, our brain releases dopamine, creating a pleasurable sensation. Over time, however, our brain becomes desensitized to the same level of dopamine, leading to a diminished response and a need for even greater stimulation to experience the same level of pleasure. This can result in addictive behaviors and a constant craving for more dopamine-inducing activities. A dopamine detox is crucial because it allows us to break free from this cycle of excessive stimulation and dependency. By temporarily abstaining from activities that provide instant gratification, we give our brain the chance to reset its reward system and regain sensitivity to natural sources of pleasure. This can lead to a variety of benefits, both in terms of our mental health and overall well-being. One of the primary benefits of a dopamine detox is improved focus and productivity. When our brain is constantly seeking instant rewards, it becomes difficult to concentrate on tasks that require sustained effort and attention. By resetting our brain's reward system, we can enhance our ability to focus on important tasks and increase our productivity levels. This can have a significant impact on our work, studies, and overall success in life. Additionally, a dopamine detox can help us regain control over our impulses and reduce addictive behaviors. When we are constantly seeking instant gratification, we may find ourselves engaging in activities that are not aligned with our long-term goals and values. By taking a break from these activities, we can gain a clearer perspective on our priorities and make more conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. Furthermore, a dopamine detox can enhance our overall well-being by promoting a healthier balance in our lives. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to neglecting other important aspects of our lives, such as relationships, self-care, and personal growth. By resetting our brain's reward system, we can create space for activities that truly nourish us and contribute to our overall happiness and fulfillment. Incorporating mindfulness practices into a dopamine detox can further enhance its benefits. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, allowing us to become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. By practicing mindfulness during a dopamine detox, we can develop a greater understanding of our cravings and impulses, and learn to respond to them in a more intentional and balanced way. In conclusion, a dopamine detox is a powerful tool for rewiring our brain and reclaiming control over our lives. By temporarily abstaining from activities that overstimulate dopamine, we can reset our brain's reward system, improve focus and productivity, reduce addictive behaviors, and enhance our overall well-being. Incorporating mindfulness practices can further deepen the benefits of a dopamine detox. So, are you ready to embark on this transformative journey and unleash your brain's potential? The effects of excessive dopamine stimulation on the brain. Excessive dopamine stimulation can have profound effects on the brain, leading to a range of negative consequences for our mental and emotional well-being. In today's fast-paced and technology-driven world, we are constantly bombarded with stimuli that trigger dopamine release, such as social media notifications, video games, and instant gratification. While dopamine is essential for motivation and reward, an overabundance of it can disrupt the delicate balance in our brain's reward system. One of the primary effects of excessive dopamine stimulation is the development of tolerance. When we engage in activities that provide an intense dopamine rush, such as binge-watching a TV series or scrolling through social media for hours on end, our brain adapts by reducing the number of dopamine receptors. This means that over time, we require more and more dopamine to experience the same level of pleasure or reward. As a result, we may find ourselves constantly seeking out new and more stimulating experiences to satisfy our cravings. Another consequence of excessive dopamine stimulation is the potential for addiction. Dopamine plays a crucial role in the brain's reward circuitry, reinforcing behaviors that are pleasurable or rewarding. When we engage in activities that trigger a surge of dopamine, such as using drugs or engaging in gambling, our brain associates those behaviors with pleasure and creates strong neural connections. Over time, these connections can become so ingrained that we develop a compulsive need to engage in the behavior, even if it has negative consequences. Excessive dopamine stimulation can also have a detrimental impact on our mental health. Research has shown that imbalances in the dopamine system are associated with various psychiatric disorders, including depression, anxiety, and schizophrenia. While dopamine is not the sole cause of these conditions, it plays a significant role in regulating mood and emotions. When dopamine levels are dysregulated, it can contribute to the development or exacerbation of mental health symptoms. Furthermore, excessive dopamine stimulation can impair our ability to focus and concentrate. When we are constantly seeking out new and exciting experiences to satisfy our dopamine cravings, it becomes challenging to engage in tasks that require sustained attention. This can lead to decreased productivity, poor academic or work performance, and a general sense of dissatisfaction with our accomplishments. In addition to these cognitive and emotional effects, excessive dopamine stimulation can also impact our overall well-being. When we rely on external sources of dopamine, such as social media likes or online shopping, for our sense of happiness and fulfillment, we become disconnected from our internal sources of joy and contentment. This can lead to a constant cycle of seeking external validation and never feeling truly satisfied or fulfilled. Fortunately, by understanding the effects of excessive dopamine stimulation on the brain, we can take steps to reset our brain's reward system and regain control over our impulses. Through a dopamine detox, we can reduce our reliance on external sources of dopamine and rewire our brain to find pleasure and reward in healthier and more sustainable ways. By temporarily abstaining from activities that provide excessive dopamine stimulation, such as social media, video games, and junk food, we give our brain the opportunity to reset and restore its natural balance. This allows us to rediscover the simple joys of life, reconnect with our values and priorities, and cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness. During a dopamine detox, it is common to experience withdrawal symptoms, such as restlessness, irritability, and cravings. These symptoms are a sign that our brain is readjusting to a lower level of dopamine stimulation. By practicing mindfulness techniques, such as deep breathing, meditation, and body scans, we can soothe our nervous system and navigate these challenges with greater ease. In conclusion, excessive dopamine stimulation can have significant effects on the brain, impacting our mental health, focus, and overall well-being. By understanding these effects and embarking on a dopamine detox, we can reset our brain's reward system, regain control over our impulses, and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. The next chapter will explore the benefits of resetting our brain's reward system and how it can improve our focus, productivity, and overall well-being. The benefits of resetting your brain's reward system. Resetting your brain's reward system through a dopamine detox can have numerous benefits for your overall well-being and quality of life. By taking a break from excessive dopamine stimulation and re-evaluating your relationship with reward-seeking behaviors, you can experience improvements in focus, productivity, and mental health. In this section, we will explore the specific benefits of resetting your brain's reward system and how it can positively impact various aspects of your life. Improved focus and productivity. One of the key benefits of resetting your brain's reward system is the improvement in focus and productivity. Excessive dopamine stimulation from activities like social media, gaming, and instant gratification can hijack your attention and make it difficult to concentrate on important tasks. By taking a break from these activities and reducing the constant need for external rewards, you can regain control over your attention and enhance your ability to focus on the present moment. During a dopamine detox, you give your brain the opportunity to recalibrate its reward system and become less dependent on external stimuli for motivation. As a result, you may find that your ability to concentrate and complete tasks improves. With a clearer mind and reduced distractions, you can work more efficiently and effectively, leading to increased productivity in both your personal and professional life. Enhanced emotional well-being. Resetting your brain's reward system can also have a positive impact on your emotional well-being. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to mood swings, irritability, and even symptoms of anxiety and depression. By taking a break from activities that overstimulate your reward system, you allow your brain to restore its natural balance and regulate your emotions more effectively. During a dopamine detox, you may experience a decrease in feelings of restlessness and dissatisfaction. As you become less reliant on external rewards for happiness, you can cultivate a greater sense of contentment and fulfillment from within. This shift in mindset can lead to a more stable and positive emotional state, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and optimism. Increased self-awareness and mindfulness. Another benefit of resetting your brain's reward system is the opportunity to cultivate self-awareness and mindfulness. During a dopamine detox, you intentionally step away from activities that provide instant gratification and take the time to reflect on your habits and behaviors. This heightened self-awareness allows you to gain a deeper understanding of your triggers, cravings, and patterns of reward seeking. By practicing mindfulness techniques such as meditation and mindful breathing, you can develop a greater sense of presence and awareness in the present moment. This increased mindfulness can help you recognize and respond to your impulses and cravings in a more conscious and intentional manner. As a result, you can make healthier choices and develop a more balanced relationship with reward-seeking behaviors. Improved sleep quality. Resetting your brain's reward system can also have a positive impact on your sleep quality. Excessive dopamine stimulation, especially from activities like late-night screen time, can disrupt your sleep patterns and make it difficult to fall asleep or stay asleep throughout the night. By reducing your exposure to these stimulating activities, you can create a more conducive environment for restful sleep. During a dopamine detox, you may find that your sleep improves in both quantity and quality. With a calmer mind and reduced exposure to artificial stimuli, you can experience deeper and more rejuvenating sleep. This improved sleep can have a ripple effect on your overall well-being, leading to increased energy levels, improved cognitive function, and better emotional regulation. Enhanced relationships and social connections. Resetting your brain's reward system can also positively impact your relationships and social connections. Excessive dopamine stimulation from activities like social media can lead to a disconnection from real-life interactions and a reliance on virtual connections. By taking a break from these activities, you can redirect your focus towards nurturing meaningful relationships and fostering genuine connections. During a dopamine detox, you may find that you have more time and energy to invest in building and maintaining relationships. With a reduced dependence on external rewards, you can engage in deeper conversations, practice active listening, and cultivate empathy and understanding. This can lead to stronger bonds, increased social support, and a greater sense of belonging and fulfillment in your relationships. Increased creativity and personal growth. Resetting your brain's reward system can also unlock your creativity and facilitate personal growth. Excessive dopamine stimulation can limit your ability to think outside the box and explore new ideas and perspectives. By taking a break from activities that provide instant gratification, you create space for introspection, reflection, and the cultivation of new interests and hobbies. During a dopamine detox, you may find that your creativity flourishes as you tap into your intrinsic motivation and explore new avenues of self-expression. With a clearer mind and reduced distractions, you can engage in activities that stimulate your imagination and foster personal growth. This can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction as you discover new talents, interests, and passions. In conclusion, resetting your brain's reward system through a dopamine detox can have numerous benefits for your overall well-being. From improved focus and productivity to enhanced emotional well-being and increased self-awareness, the benefits of resetting your brain's reward system extend to various aspects of your life. By taking a break from excessive dopamine stimulation and cultivating a more balanced relationship with reward-seeking behaviors, you can lead a more fulfilling, balanced, and meaningful life. Improving focus and productivity through dopamine reset. In today's fast-paced and constantly connected world, it can be challenging to maintain focus and productivity. Our brains are bombarded with a constant stream of information and distractions, making it difficult to stay on task and accomplish our goals. However, by understanding the role of dopamine in our brain's reward system and implementing a dopamine reset, we can improve our focus and productivity. The impact of excessive dopamine stimulation on focus. Excessive dopamine stimulation, often caused by activities such as social media, gaming, and instant gratification, can have a detrimental effect on our ability to focus. When we engage in these activities, our brain releases large amounts of dopamine, creating a sense of pleasure and reward. However, this excessive stimulation can lead to a decrease in dopamine receptors, making it harder for us to experience pleasure from everyday activities and reducing our ability to concentrate. The benefits of dopamine reset on focus and productivity. By implementing a dopamine reset, we can reverse the effects of excessive dopamine stimulation and improve our focus and productivity. When we reduce our exposure to activities that overstimulate our dopamine system, we give our brain the opportunity to recalibrate and restore its natural balance. This allows us to regain control over our impulses and enhance our ability to concentrate on tasks for longer periods. Strategies for improving focus through dopamine reset. Digital detox. One of the most effective strategies for improving focus is to reduce our screen time and take regular breaks from digital devices. By limiting our exposure to social media, gaming, and other dopamine-inducing activities, we can give our brain the chance to reset and improve our ability to concentrate. Setting clear goals. Clearly defining our goals and breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks can help improve our focus. By having a clear direction and purpose, we can prioritize our tasks and stay motivated to accomplish them. Creating a distraction-free environment. Minimizing distractions in our environment can significantly improve our ability to focus. This can include turning off notifications on our devices, finding a quiet workspace, and organizing our physical and digital spaces to reduce clutter. Practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation and deep breathing exercises, can help improve our focus and attention span. By training our minds to be present in the moment, we can reduce distractions and enhance our ability to concentrate on the task at hand. Implementing time management techniques. Effective time management techniques, such as the Pomodoro technique or time blocking, can help improve focus and productivity. By breaking our work into focused intervals and incorporating regular breaks, we can maintain our energy and concentration throughout the day. Prioritizing self-care. Taking care of our physical and mental well-being is essential for improving focus and productivity. Getting enough sleep, eating a balanced diet, and engaging in regular exercise can provide the foundation for optimal brain function and concentration. Cultivating productivity through dopamine reset. In addition to improving focus, a dopamine reset can also enhance our overall productivity. When our brain's reward system is balanced, we are more motivated, engaged, and efficient in our tasks. By implementing the strategies mentioned above and resetting our dopamine system, we can unlock our brain's full potential and achieve greater productivity. Harnessing the power of dopamine for success. Dopamine is not inherently bad, it is a vital neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in our motivation and reward systems. By understanding how dopamine works and implementing a dopamine reset, we can harness its power for success. By recalibrating our brain's reward system, we can find motivation and pleasure in meaningful activities and achieve our goals with greater focus and productivity. In the next section, we will explore how a balanced dopamine system can enhance our overall well-being and provide practical strategies for achieving and maintaining this balance. Enhancing overall well-being with a balanced dopamine system. A balanced dopamine system is essential for overall well-being. When our brain's reward system is in harmony, we experience a sense of contentment, motivation, and fulfillment. In this section, we will explore how a balanced dopamine system can enhance various aspects of our lives, from mental and emotional well-being to physical health and relationships. Mental and emotional well-being. A balanced dopamine system plays a crucial role in maintaining mental and emotional well-being. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to addictive behaviors, anxiety, and depression. By resetting our brain's reward system through a dopamine detox, we can restore balance and improve our mental and emotional health. During a dopamine detox, we give our brain a break from the constant flood of dopamine-inducing activities. This break allows our brain to recalibrate and regain sensitivity to natural rewards. As a result, we become less reliant on external sources of dopamine and more capable of finding joy and satisfaction in everyday activities. By reducing our dependence on instant gratification and excessive stimulation, we can cultivate a greater sense of patience, resilience, and emotional stability. We become less reactive to stressors and more capable of managing our emotions effectively. This newfound emotional balance allows us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Physical health. A balanced dopamine system also has a significant impact on our physical health. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to unhealthy habits such as overeating, substance abuse, and a sedentary lifestyle. By resetting our brain's reward system, we can break free from these destructive patterns and adopt healthier behaviors. During a dopamine detox, we become more aware of the impact of our choices on our physical well-being. We develop a greater appreciation for the importance of nourishing our bodies with nutritious food, engaging in regular exercise, and getting enough restorative sleep. As we prioritize these self-care practices, we experience increased energy levels, improved immune function, and a reduced risk of chronic diseases. Furthermore, a balanced dopamine system promotes better self-regulation and impulse control. We become less prone to impulsive and reckless behaviors that can harm our physical health. Instead, we make conscious choices that align with our long-term well-being, such as avoiding harmful substances, practicing safe sex, and seeking medical care when needed. Relationships and social connections. A balanced dopamine system also has a profound impact on our relationships and social connections. Excessive dopamine stimulation from addictive behaviors can lead to social isolation, strained relationships, and a lack of genuine connection. By resetting our brain's reward system, we can cultivate healthier and more fulfilling relationships. During a dopamine detox, we become more present and attentive in our interactions with others. We develop a deeper sense of empathy, compassion, and understanding. As a result, our relationships become more authentic, meaningful, and satisfying. Additionally, a balanced dopamine system allows us to prioritize quality over quantity in our social connections. We become more discerning about the people we surround ourselves with, seeking out those who uplift and inspire us. By nurturing these positive relationships, we create a supportive network that enhances our overall well-being. Personal growth and fulfillment. A balanced dopamine system is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to a constant pursuit of external validation and short-term pleasures, leaving us feeling unfulfilled and stagnant. By resetting our brain's reward system, we can tap into our true potential and experience a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. During a dopamine detox, we have the opportunity to reflect on our values, passions, and goals. We gain clarity about what truly matters to us and what brings us genuine joy and fulfillment. With this newfound clarity, we can align our actions and choices with our authentic selves, leading to a more meaningful and purpose-driven life. Furthermore, a balanced dopamine system allows us to appreciate the journey rather than solely focusing on the destination. We become more present and mindful, savoring each moment and finding joy in the process of personal growth. This mindset shift not only enhances our overall well-being, but also allows us to make the most of every experience and opportunity that comes our way. In conclusion, a balanced dopamine system is crucial for enhancing overall well-being. By resetting our brain's reward system through a dopamine detox, we can improve our mental and emotional well-being, enhance our physical health, cultivate fulfilling relationships, and experience personal growth and fulfillment. Through practical strategies and mindfulness techniques, we can create a life of balance, joy, and well-being. The role of mindfulness in dopamine detox. In the journey of dopamine detox, mindfulness plays a crucial role in rewiring the brain for a balanced life. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of the present moment, without judgment. It involves paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and the surrounding environment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop a deeper understanding of our cravings, impulses, and the underlying causes of our excessive dopamine stimulation. Cultivating awareness of dopamine triggers. One of the key aspects of mindfulness in dopamine detox is developing awareness of our dopamine triggers. These triggers are the activities, situations, or thoughts that stimulate our brain's reward system and lead to excessive dopamine release. By being mindful, we can observe these triggers without judgment and gain insight into the patterns and habits that contribute to our dopamine imbalance. Mindfulness allows us to become more attuned to our internal and external experiences, helping us identify the specific triggers that drive our addictive behaviors. For example, we may notice that scrolling through social media feeds or playing video games triggers a strong desire for instant gratification. By recognizing these triggers, we can take proactive steps to avoid or minimize their impact on our dopamine system. Developing emotional regulation. Another important aspect of mindfulness in dopamine detox is developing emotional regulation skills. Excessive dopamine stimulation can lead to heightened emotional reactivity, making it challenging to manage stress, anxiety, and other negative emotions. Mindfulness practices, such as mindful breathing and body scan meditation, can help us cultivate a sense of calm and equanimity in the face of emotional challenges. Through mindfulness, we learn to observe our emotions without getting caught up in them. We become aware of the physical sensations associated with different emotions and develop the ability to respond to them in a more balanced and constructive manner. This emotional regulation is essential for breaking the cycle of dopamine-driven behaviors and maintaining a more stable and balanced dopamine system. Increasing self-awareness and self-reflection. Mindfulness also enhances self-awareness and self-reflection, which are crucial for understanding the underlying causes of our excessive dopamine stimulation. By practicing mindfulness, we develop the ability to observe our thoughts, beliefs, and desires without judgment. This self-awareness allows us to identify the deep-rooted patterns and beliefs that contribute to our addictive behaviors. Through self-reflection, we can explore the motivations behind our dopamine-driven actions. Are we seeking validation, escape, or temporary pleasure? By examining these underlying motivations, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and make conscious choices that align with our long-term well-being. Cultivating gratitude and contentment. Mindfulness also helps us cultivate gratitude and contentment, which are essential for finding fulfillment and satisfaction in life. Excessive dopamine stimulation often leads to a constant craving for more, making it difficult to appreciate the present moment and the simple joys of life. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to savor the present moment and develop a sense of gratitude for what we have. Through mindfulness, we become more aware of the small pleasures in life, such as a warm cup of tea, a beautiful sunset, or a heartfelt conversation. By cultivating gratitude and contentment, we can reduce our reliance on external sources of dopamine and find fulfillment in the present moment. Integrating mindfulness into daily life. To reap the benefits of mindfulness in dopamine detox, it is essential to integrate mindfulness into our daily lives. This involves incorporating mindfulness practices into our routines and making a conscious effort to bring mindfulness to our daily activities. Simple practices such as mindful breathing, body scan meditation, and mindful eating can be incorporated into our daily routines. Taking a few moments to pause, breathe, and observe our thoughts and sensations can help us stay grounded and present throughout the day. By integrating mindfulness into our lives, we create a foundation for a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Mindfulness as a lifelong practice. Finally, it is important to recognize that mindfulness is a lifelong practice. Dopamine detox is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process of self-discovery and self-care. By continuing to cultivate mindfulness, we can maintain a balanced dopamine system and prevent relapses into addictive behaviors. Regular mindfulness practice helps us stay connected to our inner selves, allowing us to recognize the signs of imbalance and take proactive steps to restore equilibrium. It provides us with the tools to navigate the challenges and temptations that arise in our daily lives, empowering us to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. In conclusion, mindfulness plays a vital role in dopamine detox by cultivating awareness, emotional regulation, self-reflection, gratitude, and contentment. By integrating mindfulness into our daily lives and making it a lifelong practice, we can rewire our brains for a balanced and fulfilling existence. Chapter 4: Strategies for a Successful Dopamine Detox. Setting clear goals and intentions. Setting clear goals and intentions is a crucial step in successfully undergoing a dopamine detox. Without a clear direction, it can be challenging to stay motivated and focused throughout the process. In this section, we will explore the importance of setting goals and intentions and provide practical strategies to help you define and achieve them. The power of goal setting. Goal setting is a powerful tool that allows us to clarify our desires and create a roadmap for achieving them. When it comes to a dopamine detox, setting clear goals can provide a sense of purpose and direction, making it easier to stay committed to the process. Goals act as a guiding light, helping us stay focused and motivated even when faced with challenges or temptations. When setting goals for your dopamine detox, it's essential to make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. SMART. Specific goals clearly define what you want to achieve, while measurable goals allow you to track your progress. Achievable goals are realistic and within your reach, while relevant goals align with your overall intentions for the detox. Lastly, time-bound goals have a specific deadline, creating a sense of urgency and accountability. Defining your intentions. While goals provide a clear direction, intentions serve as the underlying motivation and purpose behind your dopamine detox. Intentions are the deep-rooted desires and values that drive your actions and decisions. They reflect the kind of person you want to become and the life you want to lead. To define your intentions for the dopamine detox, take some time for self-reflection. Ask yourself what you hope to achieve through this process. Is it to regain control over your impulses? Improve your mental well-being? Enhance your focus and productivity? Or perhaps it's to cultivate a healthier relationship with technology and instant gratification. Once you have identified your intentions, write them down and keep them in a visible place. This will serve as a constant reminder of why you embarked on this journey and will help you stay committed when faced with challenges. Setting short-term and long-term goals. When setting goals for your dopamine detox, it's essential to consider both short-term and long-term objectives. Short-term goals provide immediate targets that can be achieved within a relatively short period, such as a week or a month. Long-term goals, on the other hand, are broader and may take several months or even years to accomplish. Short-term goals are essential for maintaining motivation and momentum throughout the dopamine detox. They allow you to experience small wins along the way, boosting your confidence and reinforcing your commitment. Examples of short-term goals could include reducing screen time by a certain number of hours per day, engaging in dopamine-boosting activities for a specific duration, or practicing mindfulness techniques daily. Long-term goals, on the other hand, provide a broader vision for your life beyond the detox. They help you stay focused on the bigger picture and ensure that the changes you make during the detox are sustainable in the long run. Long-term goals could include maintaining a healthy balance between work and leisure, cultivating meaningful relationships, or pursuing personal and professional growth. Creating an action plan. Once you have defined your goals and intentions, it's time to create an action plan that outlines the steps you will take to achieve them. An action plan breaks down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks, making them more attainable and less overwhelming. Start by identifying the specific actions you need to take to move closer to your goals. For example, if your goal is to reduce screen time, your actions could include setting specific time limits for different activities, finding alternative hobbies to replace excessive screen time, and creating a daily schedule that prioritizes offline activities. Next, assign deadlines to each action step to create a sense of urgency and accountability. Break down your goals into weekly or monthly milestones, and track your progress regularly. Celebrate your achievements along the way, no matter how small, as this will keep you motivated and reinforce your commitment to the dopamine detox. Staying flexible and adapting. While setting clear goals and intentions is essential, it's equally important to remain flexible and adaptable throughout the dopamine detox. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected challenges or circumstances may arise that require adjustments to your original plan. Be open to reassessing your goals and intentions as needed, and don't be too hard on yourself if you encounter setbacks or obstacles. Remember that the dopamine detox is a journey, and it's natural to face challenges along the way. Embrace the process of self-discovery and growth, and be willing to make changes to your action plan when necessary. By setting clear goals and intentions, you lay the foundation for a successful dopamine detox. These goals provide direction and purpose, while intentions serve as the underlying motivation and values that drive your actions. With a well-defined action plan and a flexible mindset, you are ready to embark on this transformative journey towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. Creating a supportive environment. Creating a supportive environment is crucial when embarking on a dopamine detox journey. The environment we surround ourselves with plays a significant role in shaping our behaviors and habits. By intentionally designing a supportive environment, we can set ourselves up for success and make the dopamine reset process more manageable. In this section, we will explore various strategies to create a supportive environment that promotes balance and well-being. Decluttering your physical space. One of the first steps in creating a supportive environment is decluttering your physical space. A cluttered environment can lead to feelings of overwhelm and distractibility, making it challenging to stay focused during a dopamine detox. Start by organizing your living and working spaces, removing any unnecessary items, and creating a clean and tidy environment. This will help reduce distractions and create a calm and peaceful atmosphere that supports your detox journey. Minimizing digital distractions. In today's digital age, it is essential to minimize digital distractions to create a supportive environment for a dopamine detox. Excessive screen time and constant exposure to social media can overstimulate our dopamine system, making it difficult to reset and find balance. Consider implementing the following strategies. Digital detox. Set specific times during the day or week where you disconnect from all electronic devices. This break from technology will allow your brain to rest and reset, reducing the constant dopamine stimulation. App and notification management. Evaluate the apps on your devices and delete or limit the ones that contribute to excessive dopamine stimulation. Additionally, turn off non-essential notifications to minimize distractions and interruptions. Designated device-free zones. Create specific areas in your home or workspace where electronic devices are not allowed. This will help you establish boundaries and promote a healthier relationship with technology. Cultivating a supportive social circle. Surrounding yourself with a supportive social circle is vital during a dopamine detox. The people we spend time with can influence our behaviors and habits, either positively or negatively. Consider the following strategies to cultivate a supportive social circle. Communicate your intentions. Share your goals and intentions with your friends, family, and colleagues. By communicating your desire to reset your dopamine system, you can gain their understanding and support. Find like-minded individuals. Seek out individuals who are also interested in leading a balanced and fulfilling life. Join support groups, online communities, or local meetups where you can connect with like-minded individuals who can provide encouragement and accountability. Limit negative influences. Identify individuals in your life who may have a negative impact on your dopamine detox journey. It may be necessary to limit your interactions with these individuals or have open conversations about your boundaries and goals. Creating a calming and nurturing atmosphere. Creating a calming and nurturing atmosphere in your physical environment can greatly support your dopamine detox. Consider incorporating the following elements. Natural elements. Bring nature indoors by adding plants, flowers, or natural materials to your living and working spaces. Research has shown that exposure to nature can have a calming effect on the brain and reduce stress levels. Soft lighting and colors. Opt for soft, warm lighting and soothing colors in your environment. Harsh lighting and bright colors can overstimulate the brain and increase dopamine levels. Sensory experiences. Engage your senses in a positive way by incorporating calming scents, soothing music, or tactile objects like stress balls or fidget toys. These sensory experiences can help promote relaxation and reduce anxiety. Establishing healthy boundaries. Establishing healthy boundaries is essential when creating a supportive environment for a dopamine detox. Boundaries help protect your time, energy, and focus, allowing you to prioritize activities that promote balance and well-being. Consider the following strategies. Time management. Set clear boundaries around your time and establish designated periods for work, leisure, and self-care. This will help you maintain a balanced schedule and prevent excessive dopamine stimulation. Saying no. Learn to say no to activities, commitments, or requests that do not align with your goals or values. Prioritize your well-being and focus on activities that contribute to your dopamine reset journey. Self-care practices. Make self-care a priority by setting aside time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, engaging in hobbies, or spending time in nature, prioritize activities that promote relaxation and well-being. By creating a supportive environment, you are setting yourself up for success on your dopamine detox journey. Remember, the environment we surround ourselves with can greatly influence our behaviors and habits. By decluttering our physical space, minimizing digital distractions, cultivating a supportive social circle, creating a calming atmosphere and establishing healthy boundaries, we can create an environment that promotes balance, well-being, and a successful dopamine reset. Practicing digital detox. In today's digital age, we are constantly bombarded with screens and technology that provide us with instant gratification and stimulation. Whether it's scrolling through social media, binge-watching our favorite shows, or playing addictive video games, these activities can have a profound impact on our dopamine levels and overall well-being. That's why practicing a digital detox is crucial in rewiring our brains for a more balanced life. Understanding the impact of excessive screen time. The average person spends hours each day glued to their screens, whether it's their smartphones, tablets, or computers. This excessive screen time can lead to a constant stream of dopamine hits, as we are constantly seeking out new information, likes, and notifications. However, this constant stimulation can have detrimental effects on our mental health and overall well-being. Research has shown that excessive screen time can lead to increased feelings of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. It can also negatively impact our sleep patterns, as the blue light emitted from screens can disrupt our natural sleep-wake cycle. Additionally, spending too much time on screens can lead to decreased productivity, as we become easily distracted and find it difficult to focus on important tasks. Setting boundaries and limiting screen time. One of the first steps in practicing a digital detox is setting clear boundaries and limiting our screen time. This means being intentional about when and how we use our devices. Start by identifying the activities that are most time-consuming and least fulfilling, and gradually reduce the amount of time you spend on them. Create a schedule that allows for designated screen-free periods throughout the day. This could be during meals, before bed, or first thing in the morning. Use this time to engage in other activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, such as reading a book, going for a walk, or spending quality time with loved ones. Implementing digital-free zones. Another effective strategy for practicing a digital detox is implementing digital-free zones in your home or workspace. Designate specific areas where screens are not allowed, such as the bedroom or dining room. This creates a physical boundary that helps to separate you from the constant stimulation of technology. By creating these digital-free zones, you are creating a space for relaxation, connection, and mindfulness. It allows you to fully engage in the present moment and connect with yourself and others on a deeper level. It also helps to reduce the temptation to constantly check your devices and allows for more meaningful interactions and experiences. Engaging in offline activities. During your digital detox, it's important to engage in offline activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. This could be pursuing a hobby, spending time in nature, or engaging in physical exercise. By focusing on activities that don't involve screens, you are giving your brain a break from the constant dopamine stimulation and allowing it to reset. Engaging in offline activities also helps to improve your focus and productivity. When you are not constantly distracted by notifications and the urge to check your devices, you can fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. This leads to a greater sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. Practicing mindfulness during screen time. While it's important to limit screen time, it's also important to be mindful of how you engage with technology when you do use it. Mindfulness involves being fully present and aware of your thoughts, feelings, and sensations in the present moment. When you practice mindfulness during screen time, you can cultivate a healthier relationship with technology. Before using your devices, take a moment to check in with yourself and assess your intentions. Are you using your device out of habit or boredom, or is there a specific purpose for your screen time? Set clear intentions for how you want to engage with technology and be mindful of any urges or cravings that arise. During screen time, practice being fully present and engaged with the content you are consuming. Avoid multitasking and give your full attention to one task at a time. This allows you to fully absorb and appreciate the information or entertainment you are engaging with. Seeking support and accountability. Practicing a digital detox can be challenging, especially in a world that is so heavily reliant on technology. That's why it's important to seek support and accountability from others who are also on the journey to a more balanced life. Find a friend or family member who shares your goals and can provide encouragement and support. Share your progress, challenges, and successes with them, and hold each other accountable for sticking to your digital detox plan. You can also join online communities or support groups that focus on digital detox and mindfulness to connect with like-minded individuals. By practicing a digital detox and managing your screen time, you can regain control over your dopamine levels and create a healthier relationship with technology. This allows you to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life, where you are in control of your impulses and able to fully engage in the present moment. So, take the first step towards a digital detox today and start rewiring your brain for a more balanced life. Engaging in healthy dopamine-boosting activities. Engaging in healthy dopamine-boosting activities is an essential part of the dopamine detox process. By replacing unhealthy habits with positive and rewarding experiences, you can rewire your brain for a more balanced and fulfilling life. In this section, we will explore various activities that can help boost dopamine levels in a healthy and sustainable way. Pursue your passions. One of the most effective ways to boost dopamine levels is by pursuing activities that you are passionate about. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, writing, or gardening, engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment can naturally increase dopamine production in your brain. These activities provide a sense of purpose, accomplishment, and satisfaction, which can have a positive impact on your overall well-being. Exercise regularly. Regular exercise is not only beneficial for your physical health but also for your mental well-being. When you engage in physical activity, your brain releases dopamine, endorphins, and other feel-good chemicals. This natural high can improve your mood, reduce stress and anxiety, and increase your overall sense of well-being. Find an exercise routine that you enjoy, whether it's jogging, dancing, yoga, or swimming, and make it a regular part of your dopamine detox journey. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation practices have been shown to increase dopamine levels in the brain. By focusing your attention on the present moment and cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts and emotions, you can enhance your brain's reward system. Mindfulness and meditation can also help reduce stress, improve concentration, and promote a sense of calm and inner peace. Incorporate mindfulness techniques such as mindful breathing, body scan meditation, and mindful eating into your daily routine to boost dopamine and enhance your overall well-being. Engage in creative activities. Engaging in creative activities can stimulate dopamine production in your brain. Whether it's painting, drawing, writing, or playing a musical instrument, these activities allow you to express yourself and tap into your creative potential. The process of creating something new and unique can be highly rewarding and satisfying, leading to an increase in dopamine levels. Set aside time each day to engage in a creative pursuit that brings you joy and allows you to explore your imagination. Connect with nature. Spending time in nature has been shown to have numerous benefits for our mental and emotional well-being. Being in natural environments can increase dopamine levels and reduce stress and anxiety. Take a walk in the park, go hiking, or simply sit in your backyard and observe the beauty of nature. Connecting with nature can help you feel more grounded, rejuvenated, and connected to the world around you. Engage in social activities. Human connection and social interaction are essential for our well-being. Engaging in social activities can boost dopamine levels and promote a sense of belonging and happiness. Spend time with loved ones, join a club or community group, or participate in social events that align with your interests. Engaging in meaningful conversations, sharing experiences, and building relationships can provide a natural dopamine boost and enhance your overall quality of life. Set and achieve goals. Setting and achieving goals can provide a sense of purpose, motivation, and accomplishment, leading to an increase in dopamine levels. Start by setting small, achievable goals and gradually work your way up to more significant challenges. Whether it's learning a new skill, completing a project, or reaching a personal milestone, the process of working towards and achieving your goals can stimulate dopamine production and boost your self-confidence. Practice gratitude and acts of kindness. Practicing gratitude and performing acts of kindness can have a profound impact on your dopamine levels and overall well-being. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for and express your gratitude to others. Engage in acts of kindness, whether it's helping a friend, volunteering in your community, or simply offering a kind word or gesture. These acts of gratitude and kindness can increase dopamine levels and promote a sense of happiness and fulfillment. Engage in novel and challenging activities. Engaging in novel and challenging activities can stimulate dopamine production in your brain. Trying new things, stepping out of your comfort zone, and embracing new experiences can provide a natural dopamine boost. Whether it's learning a new language, taking up a new hobby, or traveling to a new destination, these activities can activate your brain's reward system and enhance your overall sense of well-being. Practice self-care. Taking care of yourself is crucial for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Engage in activities that promote self-care and self-love, such as taking a relaxing bath, practicing yoga or meditation, reading a book, or listening to music. Prioritize your physical, mental, and emotional well-being by setting aside time each day for activities that nourish and rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul. By engaging in these healthy dopamine-boosting activities, you can support your brain's natural reward system and create a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, the key is to find activities that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. Experiment with different activities and discover what works best for you. Embrace the journey of dopamine reset and enjoy the positive changes it brings to your life. Chapter 5: Mindfulness Techniques for Dopamine Reset. Introduction to mindfulness and its benefits. In today's fast-paced and constantly connected world, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, distractions, and external stimuli. Our minds are often racing, jumping from one task to another, and rarely taking the time to pause and be fully present in the moment. This constant mental chatter can leave us feeling overwhelmed, stressed, and disconnected from ourselves and the world around us. Mindfulness offers a powerful antidote to this state of mind. It is the practice of intentionally bringing our attention to the present moment, without judgment or attachment. By cultivating mindfulness, we can develop a greater sense of awareness, clarity, and calmness in our lives. It allows us to fully experience and appreciate each moment, rather than being lost in thoughts about the past or worries about the future. The benefits of mindfulness. The practice of mindfulness has been studied extensively and has been found to have numerous benefits for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Here are some of the key benefits of incorporating mindfulness into your life. 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. One of the most well-known benefits of mindfulness is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety. By focusing our attention on the present moment, we can break free from the cycle of worry and rumination that often accompanies these states. Mindfulness helps us to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, allowing us to respond to stressors in a more calm and balanced way. 2. Improved mental clarity and focus. In a world filled with distractions, cultivating mindfulness can help sharpen our mental focus and clarity. By training our minds to stay present, we can enhance our ability to concentrate on the task at hand and avoid getting swept away by irrelevant thoughts or external stimuli. This increased focus can lead to improved productivity and efficiency in our daily lives. 3. Enhanced emotional regulation. Mindfulness can also help us develop a greater sense of emotional regulation. By becoming more aware of our emotions as they arise, we can learn to observe them without judgment and respond to them in a more skillful way. This can lead to a greater sense of emotional balance and resilience, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease. for increased self-compassion and well-being. Practicing mindfulness involves cultivating a non-judgmental and accepting attitude towards ourselves and our experiences. This can foster a sense of self-compassion and self-care as we learn to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. By nurturing a positive relationship with ourselves, we can enhance our overall well-being and satisfaction with life. 5. Improved physical health. Research has also shown that mindfulness can have positive effects on our physical health. Regular mindfulness practice has been associated with reduced blood pressure, improved sleep quality, and enhanced immune function. By reducing stress and promoting relaxation, mindfulness can contribute to a healthier body and a stronger immune system. Incorporating mindfulness into your life. Now that you understand the benefits of mindfulness, you may be wondering how to incorporate it into your daily life. The good news is that mindfulness can be practiced in various ways and doesn't require any special equipment or training. Here are a few simple mindfulness techniques that you can start incorporating into your routine. Mindful breathing. One of the most accessible and effective mindfulness practices is mindful breathing. Simply find a quiet place to sit or lie down and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body without trying to change it in any way. Whenever your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to the breath. This practice can help anchor you in the present moment and cultivate a sense of calm and relaxation. Body scan meditation. Another powerful mindfulness technique is the body scan meditation. This practice involves systematically bringing your attention to different parts of your body, from head to toe, and noticing any sensations or areas of tension. By tuning into the physical sensations in your body, you can develop a greater sense of embodiment and presence. Mindful eating. Eating mindfully is a practice that involves bringing your full attention to the experience of eating. Instead of rushing through meals or eating on autopilot, take the time to savor each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and smells. Pay attention to the sensations in your body as you eat, and try to eat without distractions. This practice can help you develop a healthier relationship with food and cultivate a greater sense of gratitude for nourishment. Conclusion. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for rewiring your brain and cultivating a more balanced and fulfilling life. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can reduce stress, improve focus, enhance emotional well-being, and promote overall physical health. The techniques mentioned here are just a starting point, and there are many other mindfulness practices you can explore. As you embark on your journey of dopamine reset, remember to approach mindfulness with curiosity, patience, and an open mind. Mindful breathing. Mindful breathing is a powerful technique that can help you cultivate awareness and calm in your daily life. By focusing on your breath, you can bring your attention to the present moment and create a sense of inner peace. This practice is an essential tool in your journey to reset your brain's reward system and achieve a balanced dopamine system. The power of breath. Breathing is something we do naturally, without much thought. However, when we bring conscious awareness to our breath, it becomes a gateway to the present moment. Mindful breathing involves paying attention to the sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. It is a simple yet profound practice that can have a transformative effect on your well-being. How to practice mindful breathing? To begin practicing mindful breathing, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to relax with each exhale. Once you feel settled, bring your attention to your breath. Notice the sensation of the breath as it enters your nostrils or fills your lungs. Observe the rise and fall of your abdomen or chest with each inhale and exhale. You may also notice the temperature or texture of the breath as it passes through your nose or mouth. As you focus on your breath, thoughts and distractions may arise. This is normal. Instead of getting caught up in these thoughts, gently acknowledge them and let them go, returning your attention to the breath. Remember, the goal is not to stop your thoughts, but to cultivate a non-judgmental awareness of them. Benefits of mindful breathing. Practicing mindful breathing offers numerous benefits for your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Here are some of the ways it can positively impact your life. Reducing stress and anxiety. Mindful breathing activates the body's relaxation response, helping to reduce stress and anxiety. By focusing on the breath, you can calm the mind and release tension in the body. This practice can be particularly helpful during times of high stress or when you feel overwhelmed. Enhancing focus and concentration. Regular practice of mindful breathing can improve your ability to focus and concentrate. By training your mind to stay present with the breath, you develop the skill of sustained attention. This can be beneficial in various aspects of your life, such as work, study, or creative endeavors. Cultivating emotional resilience. Mindful breathing allows you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This non-reactive awareness helps you develop emotional resilience and the ability to navigate challenging situations with greater ease. By creating space between your thoughts and reactions, you can respond to life's ups and downs in a more balanced way. Promoting mind-body connection. The practice of mindful breathing encourages a deeper connection between your mind and body. As you focus on the breath, you become more attuned to the physical sensations in your body. This heightened awareness can help you recognize and address any areas of tension or discomfort, promoting overall physical well-being. Improving sleep quality. Mindful breathing can be a valuable tool for improving sleep quality. By practicing this technique before bed, you can calm your mind and relax your body, making it easier to fall asleep and experience a restful night's sleep. The practice of mindful breathing can also help alleviate insomnia and other sleep-related issues. Integrating mindful breathing into your daily life. While it's beneficial to set aside dedicated time for formal mindful breathing practice, you can also integrate this technique into your daily life. Here are some suggestions for incorporating mindful breathing into your routine. Take a few moments to focus on your breath before starting your day. This can help you set a positive and grounded intention for the day ahead. Practice mindful breathing during moments of transition, such as before meals, meetings, or when transitioning from work to relaxation. Use mindful breathing as a tool to manage stress or difficult emotions throughout the day. Take a few deep breaths and bring your attention to the present moment. Incorporate mindful breathing into your bedtime routine to promote relaxation and prepare your mind and body for sleep. Remember, the more you practice mindful breathing, the more natural and effortless it becomes. Over time, you will develop a greater sense of presence and awareness in your daily life, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Conclusion. Mindful breathing is a fundamental practice in resetting your brain's reward system and achieving a balanced dopamine system. By bringing your attention to the present moment through the breath, you can reduce stress, enhance focus, cultivate emotional resilience, and improve overall well-being. Make mindful breathing a regular part of your daily routine and experience the transformative power it can have on your life. Body scan meditation. In our fast-paced and constantly connected world, it's easy to become disconnected from our bodies and the physical sensations they experience. We often find ourselves caught up in our thoughts, worries, and distractions, neglecting the present moment and the valuable information our bodies provide. Body scan meditation is a powerful mindfulness technique that allows us to reconnect with our bodies, cultivate awareness, and develop a deeper understanding of ourselves. What is body scan meditation? Body scan meditation is a practice that involves systematically directing our attention to different parts of our body, from head to toe, and observing the physical sensations we experience in each area. It is a gentle and non-judgmental exploration of our body, allowing us to become more attuned to its signals and sensations. The purpose of body scan meditation is not to change or fix anything, but rather to develop a sense of curiosity and acceptance towards our bodies. By bringing our attention to each part of our body, we can cultivate a deeper connection with ourselves and develop a greater appreciation for the present moment. How to practice body scan meditation. To begin a body scan meditation, find a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to relax and settle into the present moment. Once you feel grounded, bring your attention to the top of your head and slowly scan down through your body, paying attention to any sensations you notice along the way. As you move your attention from one area to the next, try to observe any physical sensations without judgment or analysis. Notice the temperature, pressure, tingling, or any other sensations that arise. If you encounter any areas of tension or discomfort, simply acknowledge them without trying to change or fix them. Allow yourself to fully experience each sensation, accepting it as it is. If your mind starts to wander or you become distracted by thoughts, gently bring your attention back to the body part you were focusing on. Remember, the goal is not to achieve a perfectly clear mind, but rather to cultivate awareness and presence. The benefits of body scan meditation. Body scan meditation offers numerous benefits for both our physical and mental well-being. Here are some of the key advantages. 1. Increased body awareness. By regularly practicing body scan meditation, we become more attuned to the physical sensations in our bodies. This heightened awareness allows us to notice subtle changes, such as areas of tension or discomfort, before they escalate into more significant issues. It also helps us develop a greater appreciation for the intricate workings of our bodies and the signals they provide. 2. Stress reduction. Body scan meditation is an effective tool for reducing stress and promoting relaxation. As we bring our attention to each part of our body, we become more aware of areas of tension and can consciously release them. This practice helps activate the body's relaxation response, leading to a decrease in stress hormones and an increase in feelings of calm and well-being. 3. Improved mind-body connection. Through body scan meditation, we strengthen the connection between our minds and bodies. By observing the physical sensations in each body part, we develop a deeper understanding of how our thoughts, emotions, and physical experiences are interconnected. This increased mind-body connection can help us make more informed decisions and respond to our body's needs with greater compassion and care. 4. Enhanced self-awareness. Body scan meditation cultivates self-awareness by encouraging us to observe our bodies without judgment or criticism. As we become more attuned to our physical sensations, we also become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and patterns of behavior. This heightened self-awareness allows us to make conscious choices that align with our values and goals, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. 5. Improved sleep quality. Many people struggle with sleep disturbances due to stress, anxiety, or physical discomfort. Body scan meditation can be particularly beneficial for improving sleep quality. By practicing body scan meditation before bed, we can release tension and promote relaxation, creating a more conducive environment for restful sleep. Incorporating body scan meditation into your daily routine. To experience the full benefits of body scan meditation, it's important to make it a regular part of your daily routine. Here are some tips for incorporating body scan meditation into your life. Set aside dedicated time. Find a time of day when you can devote 10 to 20 minutes to body scan meditation without interruptions. Consider incorporating it into your morning or evening routine to establish consistency. Create a peaceful environment. Find a quiet and comfortable space where you can practice body scan meditation without distractions. Dim the lights, play soft music if desired, and create an atmosphere that promotes relaxation. Start small and gradually increase. If you're new to body scan meditation, start with shorter sessions and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Even a few minutes of practice can be beneficial. Be patient and compassionate. Remember that body scan meditation is a practice, and it takes time to develop the skill of observing without judgment. Be patient with yourself and approach the practice with kindness and self-compassion. Explore guided meditations. If you find it challenging to practice body scan meditation on your own, consider using guided meditations. There are numerous apps, websites, and meditation teachers who offer guided body scan meditations that can support your practice. By incorporating body scan meditation into your daily routine, you can deepen your connection with your body, cultivate awareness, and experience the transformative benefits of mindfulness in your life. Take the time to explore this powerful practice and discover the profound impact it can have on your overall well-being. Mindful eating. In our fast-paced and busy lives, we often find ourselves rushing through meals, eating on the go, or mindlessly consuming food while distracted by screens or other activities. This disconnected approach to eating not only deprives us of the pleasure and nourishment that food can provide, but it also disrupts our brain's natural reward system, including the release of dopamine. Mindful eating is a practice that encourages us to slow down, pay attention, and savor the present moment while eating. It involves bringing our full awareness to the experience of eating, including the taste, texture, and aroma of the food, as well as the sensations in our body and the thoughts and emotions that arise. The benefits of mindful eating. Mindful eating offers numerous benefits for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. By cultivating a mindful approach to eating, we can 1. Enhance the pleasure of eating. When we eat mindfully, we fully engage our senses and appreciate the flavors, textures, and aromas of our food. This heightened awareness allows us to experience a deeper sense of pleasure and satisfaction from our meals. 2. Improve digestion. When we eat in a rushed or distracted manner, our body's digestive system may not function optimally. By practicing mindful eating, we can activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and optimal digestion. 3. Regulate hunger and fullness. Mindful eating helps us tune into our body's hunger and fullness cues. By paying attention to our body's signals, we can better regulate our food intake and avoid overeating or undereating. 4. Cultivate gratitude and appreciation. By taking the time to truly savor and appreciate our food, we develop a sense of gratitude for the nourishment it provides. This gratitude extends beyond the food itself and can foster a greater appreciation for the abundance in our lives. 5. Break unhealthy eating patterns. Mindful eating can help us break free from unhealthy eating patterns, such as emotional eating or mindless snacking. By bringing awareness to our eating habits, we can identify triggers and develop healthier coping mechanisms. How to practice mindful eating. Practicing mindful eating doesn't require any special equipment or training. It simply involves bringing a curious and non-judgmental awareness to the act of eating. Here are some steps to get started. 1. Create a peaceful eating environment. Find a quiet and comfortable space to enjoy your meals. Minimize distractions by turning off screens and putting away electronic devices. Create a calm and inviting atmosphere that allows you to fully focus on your food. 2. Engage your senses. Before taking your first bite, take a moment to observe the appearance, smell, and texture of your food. Notice the colors, shapes, and patterns. Inhale the aroma and appreciate the different scents. Run your fingers over the food and feel its texture. Engaging your senses in this way prepares your mind and body for the eating experience. 3. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Take small bites and chew your food thoroughly. Pay attention to the flavors and textures as you chew. Notice the changes in taste and texture as you continue to chew. Eating slowly and chewing thoroughly not only allows you to fully experience the food, but also aids in digestion. 4. Be present and non-judgmental. As you eat, bring your attention to the present moment. Notice any thoughts or emotions that arise without judgment. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to the sensations of eating. Be curious and open to the experience, allowing yourself to fully immerse in the act of eating. 5. Listen to your body's signals. Throughout the meal, check in with your body and notice any sensations of hunger or fullness. Pause periodically to assess your level of satisfaction. Remember that it's okay to leave food on your plate if you're no longer hungry. 6. Practice gratitude. Before and after your meal, take a moment to express gratitude for the food you are about to eat and the nourishment it provides. Reflect on the effort and care that went into producing the food and the interconnectedness of all beings involved in the process. 5.4.3 Integrating mindful eating into your daily life. To make mindful eating a regular practice, consider incorporating the following strategies into your daily life. 1. Start with one meal a day. Begin by choosing one meal, such as breakfast or dinner, to practice mindful eating. As you become more comfortable with the practice, you can gradually expand it to other meals. 2. Minimize distractions. Create a habit of eating without distractions. Turn off the TV, put away your phone, and focus solely on the act of eating. This allows you to fully engage with your food and the present moment. 3. Cook and prepare your own meals. When possible, take the time to cook and prepare your own meals. This not only allows you to have more control over the ingredients, but also fosters a deeper connection with the food you eat. 4. Eat mindfully with others. Invite friends or family members to join you in practicing mindful eating. Share the experience and engage in meaningful conversations about the food you are enjoying together. 5. Practice gratitude beyond mealtimes. Extend the practice of gratitude beyond mealtimes. Take a moment each day to express gratitude for the nourishment and abundance in your life. By incorporating mindful eating into your daily routine, you can transform the way you relate to food and nourish your body and mind. Embrace the present moment, savor each bite, and cultivate a deeper connection with the food you eat. Chapter 6. Maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Creating healthy habits and routines. Creating healthy habits and routines is an essential part of maintaining a balanced dopamine system. When we establish positive habits and routines, we provide structure and stability to our lives, which can help regulate our dopamine levels and promote overall well-being. In this section, we will explore the importance of healthy habits and routines and provide practical tips on how to incorporate them into your daily life. The power of habits. Habits play a significant role in our lives. They are automatic behaviors that we perform without conscious thought. Whether it's brushing our teeth, exercising, or checking our phones, habits shape our daily routines and have a profound impact on our well-being. When it comes to dopamine balance, cultivating healthy habits is crucial. By engaging in activities that promote well-being and fulfillment, we can stimulate our brain's reward system in a positive and sustainable way. These habits can include exercise, meditation, reading, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits. Establishing a routine. In addition to cultivating healthy habits, establishing a routine can provide structure and stability to our lives. Routines help us manage our time effectively, reduce stress, and create a sense of predictability. When we have a well-defined routine, our brain can anticipate and prepare for upcoming activities, which can help regulate our dopamine levels. To establish a routine, start by identifying your priorities and the activities that contribute to your well-being. Consider incorporating activities that promote dopamine balance, such as exercise, mindfulness practices, and social interactions. It's important to be realistic and flexible when creating your routine, allowing for adjustments as needed. Morning and evening rituals. Morning and evening rituals are powerful tools for setting the tone of your day and promoting a sense of calm and balance. A morning ritual can help you start your day with intention and focus, while an evening ritual can help you unwind and prepare for a restful night's sleep. In the morning, consider incorporating activities that energize and uplift you. This could include meditation, journaling, exercise, or engaging in a creative practice. By starting your day with activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, you set a positive tone for the rest of the day. In the evening, focus on activities that promote relaxation and prepare your mind and body for sleep. This could include reading, practicing gratitude, engaging in a calming mindfulness practice, or enjoying a warm bath. By establishing an evening ritual, you signal to your brain that it's time to wind down and transition into a restful state. Consistency and accountability. Consistency is key when it comes to creating healthy habits and routines. By consistently engaging in activities that promote dopamine balance, you reinforce positive neural pathways and make it easier for your brain to adapt to these new behaviors. To maintain consistency, it can be helpful to establish accountability mechanisms. This could involve partnering with a friend or family member who shares similar goals, joining a support group, or using habit tracking apps. By holding yourself accountable and seeking support from others, you increase your chances of successfully integrating healthy habits into your daily life. Flexibility and adaptability. While consistency is important, it's also essential to be flexible and adaptable in your approach to creating healthy habits and routines. Life is full of unexpected events and challenges, and it's important to be able to adjust your routines accordingly. Instead of viewing disruptions as failures, see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the concept of progress, not perfection, and be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. By cultivating a mindset of flexibility and adaptability, you can navigate through obstacles and maintain a balanced dopamine system. Self-care and dopamine balance. Self-care is an integral part of maintaining a balanced dopamine system. It involves prioritizing your physical, mental, and emotional well-being and engaging in activities that nourish and rejuvenate you. Incorporate self-care practices into your daily routine, such as taking breaks, practicing mindfulness, engaging in hobbies, and spending time with loved ones. Remember that self-care looks different for everyone, so it's important to identify activities that resonate with you and bring you joy. The power of reflection. Reflection is a powerful tool for self-awareness and personal growth. Take time to reflect on your habits and routines regularly. Ask yourself if they are serving your well-being and if there are any adjustments you can make to promote dopamine balance. Journaling can be a helpful practice for reflection. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and observations about your habits and routines. This can provide valuable insights and help you make informed decisions about the changes you want to implement. By creating healthy habits and routines, you are taking proactive steps towards maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Remember that it takes time and effort to establish new habits, so be patient and compassionate with yourself throughout the process. With consistency, flexibility, and self-care, you can create a life that is aligned with your values and promotes overall well-being. Building resilience and coping mechanisms. Building resilience and developing effective coping mechanisms are essential components of maintaining a balanced dopamine system. In this section, we will explore various strategies and techniques that can help you navigate challenges and setbacks during your dopamine reset journey. By cultivating resilience and adopting healthy coping mechanisms, you will be better equipped to overcome obstacles and sustain a balanced and fulfilling life. Embracing a growth mindset. One of the key aspects of building resilience is adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. By embracing this mindset, you can view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. When faced with setbacks or difficulties during your dopamine reset, remind yourself that these experiences are part of the learning process and can ultimately contribute to your personal development. Practicing self-compassion. Self-compassion is another crucial element in building resilience. It involves treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, especially during challenging times. Instead of berating yourself for slip-ups or relapses, practice self-compassion by acknowledging that setbacks are a natural part of the journey. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a close friend or loved one. By cultivating self-compassion, you can bounce back from setbacks more effectively and continue on your path towards a balanced dopamine system. Developing healthy coping mechanisms. In addition to resilience, developing healthy coping mechanisms is vital for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Coping mechanisms are strategies and techniques that help you manage stress, regulate emotions, and navigate difficult situations. Here are some effective coping mechanisms that can support your dopamine reset. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation practices can be powerful tools for managing stress and promoting emotional well-being. By cultivating present moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance, mindfulness can help you develop a greater sense of calm and resilience. Incorporate mindfulness techniques such as mindful breathing, body scan meditation, and mindful eating into your daily routine to enhance your ability to cope with challenges. Physical exercise. Engaging in regular physical exercise is not only beneficial for your physical health but also for your mental well-being. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural mood-boosting chemicals in the brain. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or participating in a team sport, find an exercise routine that you enjoy and make it a regular part of your life. Physical activity can help reduce stress, improve mood, and increase resilience. Journaling and expressive writing. Writing can be a therapeutic outlet for processing emotions and gaining clarity. Consider keeping a journal to reflect on your dopamine reset journey, express your thoughts and feelings, and track your progress. You can also engage in expressive writing exercises, such as writing about challenging experiences or exploring your goals and aspirations. Writing can provide a sense of release and help you gain insights into your emotions and behaviors. Seeking support from others. Building a support network of trusted individuals can be invaluable during your dopamine reset. Reach out to friends, family members, or support groups who can offer encouragement, understanding, and accountability. Sharing your challenges and successes with others who are on a similar journey can provide a sense of camaraderie and motivation. Additionally, consider seeking professional support from therapists or counselors who specialize in addiction and mental health. Cultivating resilient habits. Building resilience and coping mechanisms is not a one-time effort but an ongoing practice. To cultivate resilience, it is essential to develop resilient habits that support your overall well-being. Here are some habits that can contribute to your resilience and help you maintain a balanced dopamine system. Prioritizing self-care. Self-care is crucial for maintaining physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Make self-care a priority by engaging in activities that bring you joy, relaxation, and rejuvenation. This can include activities such as taking a bath, practicing mindfulness, reading a book, or spending time in nature. By regularly engaging in self-care, you can replenish your energy and build resilience to face challenges. Setting realistic goals. Setting realistic goals is essential for maintaining motivation and avoiding feelings of overwhelm. Break down your dopamine reset journey into smaller, achievable goals that you can work towards incrementally. Celebrate each milestone along the way, as this will provide a sense of accomplishment and reinforce your resilience. Practicing gratitude. Cultivating a gratitude practice can help shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life, even during challenging times. Take a few moments each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This can be as simple as appreciating a beautiful sunset, a supportive friend, or a delicious meal. By practicing gratitude, you can foster a positive mindset and build resilience in the face of adversity. Engaging in meaningful activities. Engaging in activities that align with your values and bring a sense of purpose can contribute to your overall resilience. Identify activities that you find meaningful and incorporate them into your daily life. This can include volunteering, pursuing hobbies, or engaging in creative outlets. Meaningful activities can provide a sense of fulfillment and help you navigate challenges with greater resilience. By building resilience and adopting healthy coping mechanisms, you can navigate the challenges and setbacks that may arise during your dopamine reset journey. Remember that resilience is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Embrace a growth mindset, practice self-compassion, and engage in activities that support your overall well-being. With these strategies in place, you will be better equipped to maintain a balanced dopamine system and lead a fulfilling life. Nurturing relationships and social connections. In our modern, fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life and neglect the importance of nurturing relationships and social connections. However, these connections play a crucial role in maintaining a balanced dopamine system and promoting overall well-being. In this section, we will explore the significance of healthy relationships and provide practical tips on how to cultivate and strengthen them. The power of connection. Human beings are social creatures by nature. We thrive on connection and interaction with others. Research has consistently shown that strong social connections are associated with better mental health, increased happiness, and even improved physical well-being. When we engage in meaningful relationships, our brains release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes feelings of trust, bonding, and love. Additionally, positive social interactions can also stimulate the release of dopamine, reinforcing the pleasure and reward centers of our brains. Cultivating healthy relationships. Building and maintaining healthy relationships requires effort and intentionality. Here are some strategies to help you nurture your relationships and foster a supportive social network. Active listening. One of the most important aspects of any relationship is effective communication. Active listening involves giving your full attention to the person speaking, without interrupting or formulating your response in your mind. By truly listening to others, you demonstrate respect and empathy, which strengthens the bond between you and the other person. Quality time. In our busy lives, it's essential to carve out dedicated time to spend with loved ones. Whether it's a weekly dinner date with your partner, a family game night, or a coffee catch-up with a friend, prioritizing quality time allows for deeper connections and meaningful conversations. Put away distractions such as phones and laptops, and focus on being present in the moment. Expressing gratitude. Expressing gratitude is a powerful way to strengthen relationships. Take the time to acknowledge and appreciate the people in your life. Whether it's a simple thank you, a handwritten note, or a heartfelt conversation, expressing gratitude fosters positive emotions and deepens the connection between individuals. Supporting each other's growth. Healthy relationships involve supporting each other's personal growth and goals. Encourage your loved ones to pursue their passions and dreams, and be there to celebrate their achievements. By fostering an environment of support and encouragement, you create a space where individuals can thrive and feel valued. Building social connections. In addition to nurturing existing relationships, it's also important to actively seek out new social connections. Here are some strategies to help you expand your social network. Joining clubs or groups. Consider joining clubs or groups that align with your interests and hobbies. This could be a sports team, a book club, a volunteer organization, or a professional networking group. By engaging in activities you enjoy, you are more likely to meet like-minded individuals and form meaningful connections. Attending social events. Make an effort to attend social events and gatherings in your community. This could include parties, community festivals, or local meetups. By putting yourself out there and engaging in social activities, you increase your chances of meeting new people and expanding your social circle. Utilizing online platforms. In today's digital age, online platforms provide opportunities to connect with others who share similar interests or backgrounds. Join online communities, forums, or social media groups that align with your passions. Engage in conversations, share experiences, and build connections with individuals from around the world. The role of empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion are essential qualities for nurturing relationships and fostering social connections. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes and showing understanding and kindness, you create an environment of trust and support. Practice empathy by actively listening, validating others' emotions, and offering assistance when needed. Cultivating compassion allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and build meaningful relationships. Balancing social connections and digital detox. While social media and digital platforms can provide opportunities for connection, it's important to strike a balance between online and offline interactions. Excessive screen time and reliance on virtual connections can hinder the development of genuine, face-to-face relationships. Make a conscious effort to limit your screen time and prioritize in-person interactions. Engage in activities that promote social connections, such as joining a sports team, attending social events, or volunteering in your community. The impact of toxic relationships. Not all relationships are healthy or beneficial. Toxic relationships can have a detrimental effect on our well-being and dopamine balance. It's important to recognize and address toxic dynamics in relationships. Set boundaries, communicate your needs, and seek support if necessary. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and support you, and distance yourself from those who drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. By nurturing relationships and fostering social connections, you can create a strong support system that promotes a balanced dopamine system and enhances your overall well-being. Remember, healthy relationships require effort, communication, and mutual respect. Invest in your relationships, and you will reap the rewards of deeper connections, increased happiness, and a more fulfilling life. Self-care practices for dopamine balance. In our fast-paced and digitally driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the constant pursuit of pleasure and instant gratification. This excessive stimulation of dopamine can lead to imbalances in our brain's reward system, resulting in addictive behaviors, mental health challenges, and a general sense of dissatisfaction. To counteract these effects and restore balance to our dopamine system, it is crucial to incorporate self-care practices into our daily lives. These practices not only help us reset our brain's reward system but also promote overall well-being and enhance our ability to cope with stress and challenges. Prioritize sleep and rest. One of the most important self-care practices for dopamine balance is prioritizing sleep and rest. Adequate sleep is essential for the proper functioning of our brain and the regulation of dopamine levels. When we are sleep deprived, our dopamine receptors become less sensitive, leading to a decreased ability to experience pleasure and motivation. Make it a priority to get enough sleep each night and establish a consistent sleep routine. Create a relaxing bedtime ritual, avoid stimulating activities before bed, and create a sleep-friendly environment to optimize your sleep quality. Engage in regular exercise. Exercise is not only beneficial for our physical health but also plays a crucial role in dopamine balance. Regular physical activity increases the production of endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. It also enhances dopamine release, leading to improved mood, increased motivation, and reduced stress levels. Find an exercise routine that you enjoy and make it a regular part of your self-care practice. Whether it's going for a run, practicing yoga, or participating in a team sport, find an activity that brings you joy and helps you maintain a balanced dopamine system. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for resetting our brain's reward system and promoting dopamine balance. By cultivating present-moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance, mindfulness helps us break free from the constant need for external stimulation and find contentment in the present moment. Incorporate mindfulness practices such as mindful breathing, body scan meditation, and mindful eating into your daily routine. These practices can help you develop a greater sense of self-awareness, reduce stress, and enhance your overall well-being. Nourish your body with a healthy diet. A balanced and nutritious diet is essential for maintaining a healthy dopamine system. Certain foods can support dopamine production and regulation, while others can have a negative impact. Incorporate foods rich in tyrosine, the amino acid precursor to dopamine, such as almonds, avocados, bananas, and eggs, into your diet. Avoid excessive consumption of processed foods, sugary snacks, and caffeine, as they can disrupt dopamine balance and lead to addictive behaviors. Prioritize whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins to nourish your body and support a balanced dopamine system. Cultivate meaningful relationships and social connections. Human connection and social support are vital for our well-being and dopamine balance. Cultivate meaningful relationships with friends, family, and loved ones. Engage in activities that foster connection and create opportunities for shared experiences. Surround yourself with positive and supportive individuals who uplift and inspire you. Participate in community events, join clubs or organizations aligned with your interests, and make an effort to connect with others on a deeper level. These social connections not only provide a sense of belonging but also stimulate the release of dopamine, promoting overall well-being. Engage in creative and hobbies. Engaging in creative activities and hobbies is an excellent way to reset your brain's reward system and promote dopamine balance. Find activities that bring you joy and allow you to express yourself creatively. Whether it's painting, playing a musical instrument, writing, or gardening, immerse yourself in activities that ignite your passion and provide a sense of fulfillment. These activities stimulate the release of dopamine and can help you experience a natural sense of reward and satisfaction. Set boundaries and practice digital detox. In today's digital age, it's crucial to set boundaries and practice a digital detox to maintain dopamine balance. Excessive use of social media, gaming, and other digital platforms can lead to addictive behaviors and imbalances in our brain's reward system. Set limits on your screen time, establish technology-free zones or periods, and prioritize real-life interactions over virtual ones. Engage in activities that don't involve screens, such as reading, spending time in nature, or pursuing hobbies. By disconnecting from the digital world, you give your brain the opportunity to reset and restore dopamine balance. Practice stress management techniques. Stress can have a significant impact on our dopamine system, leading to imbalances and increased susceptibility to addictive behaviors. Incorporate stress management techniques into your self-care routine to promote dopamine balance. Explore practices such as deep breathing exercises, journaling, practicing gratitude, and engaging in relaxation techniques like yoga or Tai Chi. Find what works best for you and make it a priority to manage stress effectively. By reducing stress levels, you create a conducive environment for dopamine balance and overall well-being. Practice self-compassion and self-care. Lastly, practicing self-compassion and self-care is essential for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Be kind to yourself, prioritize self-care activities, and make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Engage in activities that promote self-care, such as taking a warm bath, practicing self-massage, or indulging in a hobby you love. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would extend to a loved one. By nurturing yourself and prioritizing self-care, you create a positive environment for dopamine balance and overall well-being. Incorporating these self-care practices into your daily life can help you reset your brain's reward system, restore dopamine balance, and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember, it's essential to prioritize self-care and make it a consistent part of your routine. By taking care of yourself, you not only enhance your own well-being but also create a positive ripple effect in all areas of your life. Chapter 7: Overcoming Challenges and Relapses. Identifying triggers and temptations. In your journey towards a balanced and fulfilling life, it is important to be aware of the triggers and temptations that can derail your progress. Triggers are the external or internal cues that activate your brain's reward system and make you crave certain behaviors or substances. Temptations, on the other hand, are the irresistible urges or desires that arise when you encounter these triggers. By identifying and understanding your triggers and temptations, you can develop strategies to overcome them and maintain your dopamine detox. Recognizing external triggers. External triggers are the environmental or situational factors that can lead to cravings and urges. These triggers can vary from person to person, but some common examples include digital devices. The constant presence of smartphones, tablets, and computers can be a major trigger for many individuals. The notifications, social media feeds, and addictive games can hijack your attention and stimulate your dopamine system. Specific locations, certain places or environments may be associated with addictive behaviors or substances. For example, a bar or a casino can trigger cravings for alcohol or gambling. Social interactions, being around certain people or social situations can also act as triggers. It could be friends who engage in addictive behaviors or gatherings where substances are readily available. Stressful situations, stress can be a powerful trigger for many individuals. When faced with stress, some people turn to addictive behaviors as a way to cope and find temporary relief. By recognizing these external triggers, you can take proactive steps to avoid or minimize their impact on your dopamine detox. This may involve setting boundaries with digital devices, avoiding certain locations or social situations, and finding healthier ways to cope with stress. Understanding internal triggers. Internal triggers are the thoughts, emotions, or physical sensations that can lead to cravings and urges. These triggers are deeply personal and can vary from person to person. Some common internal triggers include emotional states. Certain emotions, such as boredom, loneliness, sadness, or anxiety, can trigger cravings for dopamine-releasing activities or substances. For example, you may feel the urge to engage in excessive social media scrolling when you're feeling lonely. Negative self-talk, negative thoughts or self-criticism can also act as internal triggers. When you feel down or unworthy, you may seek instant gratification or escape through addictive behaviors. Physical sensations, such as fatigue, hunger, or discomfort, can also trigger cravings. Your brain may associate certain behaviors or substances with relief from these sensations. By becoming aware of your internal triggers, you can develop healthier coping mechanisms and strategies to address them. This may involve practicing self-compassion, engaging in stress-reducing activities, or seeking support from loved ones. Keeping a trigger journal. One effective way to identify your triggers and temptations is by keeping a trigger journal. This involves recording the situations, thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations that precede your cravings or urges. By documenting these details, you can start to identify patterns and gain insights into your triggers. When keeping a trigger journal, consider the following. Record the context, note the time, location, and any relevant details about the situation in which the craving or urge arises. This will help you identify common triggers. Describe your thoughts and emotions. Write down the thoughts and emotions you experience before and during the craving. This will help you understand the underlying reasons behind your cravings. Note physical sensations. Pay attention to any physical sensations you experience, such as tension, restlessness, or discomfort. These sensations may be linked to your cravings. Rate the intensity. Assign a rating to the intensity of your cravings or urges on a scale from 1 to 10. This will help you track your progress over time. By consistently keeping a trigger journal, you will gain valuable insights into your triggers and temptations. This awareness will empower you to develop strategies to overcome them and stay on track with your dopamine detox. Developing strategies to overcome triggers and temptations. Once you have identified your triggers and temptations, it's time to develop strategies to overcome them. Here are some effective techniques to consider. Avoidance. If possible, avoid situations, people, or environments that trigger your cravings. This may involve setting boundaries, changing your routine, or finding alternative activities. Substitution. Replace addictive behaviors with healthier alternatives. For example, if you find yourself reaching for your phone out of boredom, engage in a mindful activity like reading a book or going for a walk instead. Distraction. When cravings or urges arise, distract yourself with a different activity or task. This can help redirect your focus and break the cycle of craving. Self-care. Prioritize self-care activities that promote relaxation, stress reduction, and overall well-being. Engaging in activities like exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature can help reduce the intensity of cravings. Support system. Seek support from friends, family, or support groups who understand your goals and can provide encouragement and accountability. Having someone to lean on during challenging times can make a significant difference. Remember, overcoming triggers and temptations is a process that requires patience and persistence. Be kind to yourself and celebrate small victories along the way. With time and practice, you will develop the resilience and skills needed to navigate through challenges and maintain a balanced and fulfilling life. Managing cravings and urges. Managing cravings and urges is a crucial aspect of successfully completing a dopamine detox. During the detox process, you may experience intense desires for the activities or substances that previously provided you with excessive dopamine stimulation. These cravings and urges can be challenging to overcome, but with the right strategies and mindset, you can navigate through them and maintain your commitment to resetting your brain's reward system. Understanding cravings and urges. Cravings and urges are powerful sensations that arise when your brain associates a particular activity or substance with pleasure and reward. These associations are deeply ingrained in your brain's neural pathways, making it difficult to resist the temptation to engage in the behavior that triggers the release of dopamine. Cravings often manifest as intense desires or thoughts about engaging in the activity or consuming the substance. Urges, on the other hand, are more physical sensations that can include restlessness, irritability, or a feeling of discomfort in your body. Both cravings and urges can be triggered by external cues, such as seeing a notification on your phone or encountering a stressful situation. Recognizing triggers. To effectively manage cravings and urges, it is essential to identify the triggers that lead to their onset. Triggers can be external, such as specific environments, people, or situations, or internal, such as certain emotions or thoughts. By becoming aware of your triggers, you can develop strategies to avoid or minimize their impact on your detox journey. Take some time to reflect on the situations or emotions that tend to precede your cravings and urges. Are there specific times of the day when you feel more vulnerable to these impulses? Are there certain people or places that make it harder for you to resist the temptation? By understanding your triggers, you can proactively create a plan to navigate through them. Distraction techniques. When cravings and urges arise, it can be helpful to distract yourself with alternative activities or thoughts. Engaging in a different task or redirecting your attention to something else can help shift your focus away from the craving and reduce its intensity. Consider creating a list of activities that you find enjoyable or fulfilling and keep it readily accessible. When a craving or urge emerges, choose an activity from the list and immerse yourself in it. This could be anything from going for a walk, reading a book, practicing a hobby, or spending time with loved ones. By redirecting your attention, you can effectively manage the craving and prevent yourself from giving in to the urge. Mindfulness and urge surfing. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for managing cravings and urges during a dopamine detox. By practicing mindfulness, you can develop a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations in the present moment. This awareness allows you to observe your cravings and urges without acting on them, giving you the space to make a conscious choice instead of succumbing to impulsive behavior. One mindfulness technique that can be particularly helpful in managing cravings and urges is known as urge surfing. This technique involves observing the craving or urge as if it were a wave, rising and falling in intensity. Instead of trying to resist or suppress the craving, you simply observe it with curiosity and detachment, allowing it to naturally subside over time. As you practice urge surfing, you may notice that cravings and urges follow a predictable pattern. They may start off strong, peak in intensity, and then gradually diminish. By riding out the wave of the craving or urge without giving into it, you can develop resilience and strengthen your ability to manage future cravings. Self-reflection and journaling. Self-reflection and journaling can be valuable tools for understanding the underlying emotions and thoughts that contribute to your cravings and urges. By taking the time to explore your feelings and motivations, you can gain insight into the deeper reasons behind your addictive behaviors. Consider keeping a journal where you can write about your experiences during the dopamine detox. Use this journal to reflect on your cravings and urges, noting any patterns or triggers that you observe. Additionally, write about your emotions and thoughts surrounding these cravings, allowing yourself to express and process them in a healthy way. Journaling can also serve as a reminder of your progress and the reasons why you embarked on the dopamine detox in the first place. When faced with a particularly challenging craving or urge, you can revisit your journal to reinforce your commitment and remind yourself of the positive changes you are working towards. Seeking support and accountability. During a dopamine detox, it can be immensely helpful to seek support from others who are also on a similar journey or who understand the challenges you are facing. Reach out to friends, family members, or support groups who can provide encouragement, guidance, and accountability. Having someone to share your experiences with can make the detox process feel less isolating and overwhelming. They can offer a listening ear, provide advice, and hold you accountable to your goals. Additionally, sharing your struggles and successes with others can help you gain new perspectives and insights into managing cravings and urges. Remember, managing cravings and urges is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Be patient with yourself and celebrate even the smallest victories along the way. With perseverance and a commitment to your well-being, you can successfully navigate through cravings and urges, ultimately rewiring your brain for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Dealing with setbacks and frustrations. While embarking on a dopamine detox journey can be incredibly rewarding, it is important to acknowledge that setbacks and frustrations are a natural part of the process. As you work towards rewiring your brain for a balanced life, you may encounter challenges that test your resolve and temptations that threaten to derail your progress. In this section, we will explore effective strategies for dealing with setbacks and frustrations, allowing you to navigate these obstacles with resilience and determination. Understanding setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable on any path of personal growth and change. It is crucial to recognize that setbacks do not define your progress or determine your ultimate success. Instead, they provide valuable opportunities for learning and growth. When faced with a setback during your dopamine detox, it is important to approach it with a mindset of curiosity and self-compassion. Cultivating self-compassion. Self-compassion is a powerful tool for navigating setbacks and frustrations. It involves treating yourself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, rather than harsh self-judgment. When you experience a setback, remind yourself that it is a normal part of the process and an opportunity for growth. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your feelings, validating your experience, and offering yourself words of encouragement and support. Reframing setbacks as learning opportunities. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, reframe them as valuable learning opportunities. Reflect on what led to the setback and identify any patterns or triggers that may have contributed to it. Use this knowledge to adjust your approach and develop strategies to prevent similar setbacks in the future. Remember, setbacks are not indicators of your worth or ability to succeed, they are simply stepping stones on your journey towards a balanced life. Developing resilience. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and adapt to challenges. It is an essential skill to cultivate during your dopamine detox. Building resilience involves developing a growth mindset, which is the belief that setbacks are temporary and can be overcome with effort and perseverance. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and view setbacks as temporary roadblocks rather than insurmountable obstacles. By cultivating resilience, you will be better equipped to navigate setbacks and frustrations with grace and determination. Practicing mindfulness in the face of frustration. Mindfulness is a powerful practice that can help you navigate frustrations and setbacks with greater ease. When faced with a setback, take a moment to pause and observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Allow yourself to fully experience the frustration or disappointment, but avoid getting caught up in negative self-talk or dwelling on the setback. Instead, bring your attention back to the present moment and focus on what you can do to move forward. Seeking support and accountability. During challenging times, it can be immensely helpful to seek support from others who are also on a similar journey. Reach out to friends, family, or support groups who can provide encouragement, guidance, and accountability. Share your experiences, challenges, and successes with them, and lean on their support when you need it most. Remember, you are not alone in your journey, and having a strong support system can make all the difference in overcoming setbacks and staying motivated. Adjusting goals and expectations. Sometimes, setbacks and frustrations may arise due to unrealistic goals or expectations. It is important to regularly reassess and adjust your goals to ensure they are attainable and aligned with your current circumstances. Be flexible and open to modifying your approach as needed. By setting realistic expectations and being adaptable, you can navigate setbacks more effectively and maintain a sense of progress and motivation. Celebrating progress, big and small. In the face of setbacks and frustrations, it is crucial to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Recognize and acknowledge the steps you have taken towards a balanced life, and celebrate your achievements along the way. By focusing on your progress rather than dwelling on setbacks, you can maintain a positive mindset and stay motivated to continue your dopamine detox journey. Remember, setbacks and frustrations are not roadblocks but opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace them with self-compassion, resilience, and mindfulness. Seek support from others and adjust your goals and expectations as needed. By adopting these strategies, you can navigate setbacks and frustrations with grace and determination, ultimately leading you to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Seeking support and accountability. Embarking on a dopamine detox journey can be challenging, especially when faced with the temptations and triggers that can lead to relapses. That's why seeking support and accountability is crucial for maintaining your commitment to resetting your brain's reward system. In this section, we will explore the importance of seeking support, the different forms of support available, and how accountability can help you stay on track. The power of support. When it comes to making significant changes in our lives, having a support system can make all the difference. Support can come in various forms, such as friends, family, support groups, or even professional guidance. Here are a few reasons why seeking support is essential during your dopamine detox. Emotional support. Embarking on a dopamine detox can bring about a range of emotions, including frustration, cravings, and even moments of self-doubt. Having someone to lean on during these challenging times can provide the emotional support you need to stay motivated and focused on your goals. Accountability. When you have someone holding you accountable for your actions, it becomes harder to give in to temptations or relapse into old habits. Accountability partners can help you stay on track by checking in regularly, offering encouragement, and reminding you of the reasons why you started your dopamine detox in the first place. Shared experiences. Connecting with others who are also going through a dopamine detox can provide a sense of camaraderie and understanding. Sharing experiences, challenges, and successes can create a supportive community that motivates and inspires each other to keep going. Forms of support. There are various forms of support available to you as you navigate your dopamine detox journey. Here are a few options to consider. Friends and family. Your friends and family can be a valuable source of support during your dopamine detox. Share your goals and challenges with them, and ask for their understanding and encouragement. Having loved ones who are aware of your journey can provide a sense of accountability and motivation. Support groups. Joining a support group specifically focused on addiction or behavior change can be immensely helpful. These groups provide a safe space to share experiences, gain insights from others who have gone through similar challenges, and receive guidance from professionals who specialize in addiction and mental health. Therapy or counseling. If you find that your dopamine detox is particularly challenging, or if you're dealing with underlying mental health issues, seeking professional help through therapy or counseling can be beneficial. A therapist can provide guidance, tools, and strategies to help you navigate the detox process and address any emotional or psychological challenges that arise. Online communities. The internet offers a wealth of online communities and forums where individuals going through a dopamine detox can connect and support each other. These communities provide a platform to share experiences, ask questions, and receive advice from people who understand the journey firsthand. Accountability strategies. In addition to seeking support, incorporating accountability strategies into your dopamine detox can significantly increase your chances of success. Here are a few strategies to consider. Set clear goals and share them. Clearly define your goals for the dopamine detox and write them down. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, such as a friend or family member, can help solidify your commitment and create a sense of accountability. Regular check-ins. Schedule regular check-ins with your accountability partner or support group. These check-ins can be in person, over the phone, or through video calls. Use this time to discuss your progress, challenges, and any adjustments you may need to make to your detox plan. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use a tracking app to monitor your progress throughout the dopamine detox. Documenting your journey can help you identify patterns, triggers, and areas where you may need additional support or strategies. Celebrate milestones. Celebrate your achievements along the way. Recognize and reward yourself for reaching milestones, whether they are small or significant. Celebrating your progress can boost your motivation and reinforce the positive changes you are making. Conclusion. Seeking support and accountability is a vital component of a successful dopamine detox. Whether it's through friends and family, support groups, therapy, or online communities, having a support system can provide the emotional support, accountability, and shared experiences that will help you stay on track. Additionally, incorporating accountability strategies such as setting clear goals, regular check-ins, tracking progress, and celebrating milestones can further enhance your chances of maintaining a balanced and fulfilling life beyond the dopamine detox. Remember, you don't have to go through this journey alone. Reach out and embrace the support that is available to you. Chapter 8: Sustaining a Balanced and Fulfilling Life. Celebrating progress and success. As you embark on your journey of dopamine reset and work towards achieving a balanced and fulfilling life, it is important to take the time to celebrate your progress and success along the way. Celebrating milestones and acknowledging your achievements can provide a sense of motivation, reinforcement, and encouragement to continue on your path. Recognizing small wins. In the process of dopamine reset, it is crucial to recognize and celebrate even the smallest victories. These small wins can serve as stepping stones towards your larger goals and can help to build momentum and confidence. Whether it is successfully completing a day of digital detox, resisting the urge to engage in addictive behaviors, or practicing mindfulness consistently, each accomplishment deserves recognition. Take a moment to acknowledge and appreciate the effort and dedication you have put into your dopamine reset journey. Reflect on the positive changes you have experienced, such as increased focus, improved productivity, and a greater sense of well-being. By celebrating these small wins, you reinforce the positive behaviors and habits you are cultivating, making them more likely to become ingrained in your daily life. Setting milestones and rewards. In addition to recognizing small wins, it can be helpful to set milestones and rewards for yourself along the way. Milestones act as markers of progress and provide a sense of achievement as you reach each one. They can be specific goals related to your dopamine reset journey, such as completing a certain number of days of digital detox or engaging in a particular mindfulness practice consistently for a set period of time. When you reach a milestone, take the time to celebrate and reward yourself. This can be done in a way that aligns with your personal preferences and values. It could be treating yourself to a favorite activity, indulging in a special meal, or engaging in a self-care practice that brings you joy and relaxation. By rewarding yourself for reaching milestones, you reinforce the positive behaviors and motivate yourself to continue progressing towards your long-term goals. Cultivating gratitude and reflection. Celebrating progress and success also involves cultivating gratitude and reflecting on your journey. Take a moment to express gratitude for the progress you have made and the positive changes you have experienced. This can be done through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a few moments each day to acknowledge and appreciate the steps you have taken towards a balanced and fulfilling life. Reflection is another important aspect of celebrating progress and success. Take the time to reflect on the challenges you have overcome, the lessons you have learned, and the growth you have experienced. By reflecting on your journey, you gain valuable insights into your strengths and areas for improvement, which can further fuel your motivation and determination to continue on your path of dopamine reset. Sharing and connecting with others. Celebrating progress and success is not only a personal endeavor, but can also be shared with others. By sharing your achievements and milestones with trusted friends, family, or a support group, you create a sense of accountability and support. Celebrating together can foster a sense of community and connection, providing encouragement and inspiration to both yourself and others. Engaging in conversations with others who are also on a dopamine reset journey can provide valuable insights, tips, and encouragement. Sharing your experiences and listening to the experiences of others can help you gain new perspectives and strategies for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. It can also serve as a reminder that you are not alone in your journey and that others are facing similar challenges and celebrating similar successes. Embracing self-compassion. Finally, as you celebrate progress and success, it is important to embrace self-compassion. Recognize that setbacks and challenges are a natural part of any transformative journey. Instead of being overly critical or judgmental towards yourself, practice self-compassion by acknowledging your efforts and being kind and understanding towards yourself. Celebrate not only the milestones and achievements, but also the resilience and determination you have shown in the face of challenges. Embrace self-care practices that nourish your mind, body, and soul, and remind yourself that your well-being and happiness are worth celebrating. By celebrating progress and success, you create a positive and supportive environment for your dopamine reset journey. It reinforces the positive changes you are making, motivates you to continue on your path, and cultivates a sense of gratitude and self-compassion. Embrace the joy and fulfillment that come with celebrating your achievements, and let them inspire you to sustain a balanced and fulfilling life. Setting long-term goals for dopamine balance. As you embark on your journey to reset your brain's reward system and achieve a balanced dopamine system, it is essential to set long-term goals that will guide you towards a fulfilling and sustainable life. Setting goals provides you with a sense of direction, motivation, and purpose, helping you stay focused and committed to your dopamine detox journey. In this section, we will explore the importance of setting long-term goals for dopamine balance and provide practical tips to help you establish meaningful objectives. The power of long-term goals. Long-term goals serve as a roadmap for your dopamine detox journey. They provide a clear vision of what you want to achieve and act as a guiding light during challenging times. When you set long-term goals, you are creating a compelling future for yourself, one that is aligned with your values and aspirations. These goals give you something to strive for and help you stay motivated and committed to the process of rewiring your brain for a balanced life. Identifying your values and priorities. Before setting long-term goals, it is crucial to identify your values and priorities. Reflect on what truly matters to you in life and what brings you a sense of fulfillment and joy. Your values will serve as the foundation for your goals, ensuring that they are aligned with your authentic self. Consider areas such as career, relationships, health, personal growth, and contribution to society. By understanding your values and priorities, you can set goals that are meaningful and in line with your overall vision for a balanced life. SMART goals. When setting long-term goals, it is helpful to follow the SMART framework. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let's break down each component. Specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. The more specific your goal, the easier it will be to create a plan of action. Measurable, establish criteria to measure your progress and determine when you have achieved your goal. This allows you to track your success and make adjustments along the way. Achievable, ensure that your goal is realistic and attainable. Set yourself up for success by setting goals that are within your reach. Relevant, your goals should be relevant to your overall vision and values. They should align with your desires and aspirations. Time-bound, set a deadline for achieving your goal. This creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused and motivated. By following the SMART framework, you can set goals that are clear, actionable, and attainable, increasing your chances of success in achieving dopamine balance. Breaking down long-term goals into short-term milestones. Long-term goals can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially if they require significant changes or take a considerable amount of time to achieve. To make your goals more manageable and maintain motivation, break them down into short-term milestones. These milestones act as stepping stones towards your long-term goals, allowing you to celebrate small victories along the way. By focusing on these smaller, achievable targets, you can maintain momentum and stay motivated throughout your dopamine detox journey. Regular review and adjustment. Setting long-term goals is not a one-time activity. It is essential to regularly review and adjust your goals as you progress on your dopamine detox journey. Life is dynamic, and circumstances may change, requiring you to adapt your goals accordingly. Regularly assess your progress, celebrate your achievements, and make any necessary adjustments to ensure that your goals remain relevant and aligned with your evolving needs and aspirations. Cultivating patience and resilience. Achieving long-term goals requires patience and resilience. It is important to remember that rewiring your brain and achieving dopamine balance is a gradual process that takes time. There may be setbacks and challenges along the way, but it is crucial to stay committed and persevere. Cultivate patience and resilience by practicing self-compassion, embracing the learning process, and seeking support when needed. Remember that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to a balanced and fulfilling life. In conclusion, setting long-term goals for dopamine balance is a powerful tool in your journey towards a more balanced and fulfilling life. By identifying your values, following the SMART framework, breaking down goals into milestones, regularly reviewing and adjusting, and cultivating patience and resilience, you can create a roadmap that will guide you towards a life of balance and well-being. Embrace the process, stay committed, and celebrate each step forward as you unleash your brain's potential through dopamine reset. Continuing the practice of mindfulness and self-care. In Chapter 5, we explored the power of mindfulness techniques in resetting your brain's reward system and cultivating a sense of awareness and presence. In this section, we will delve deeper into the practice of mindfulness and self-care, and how they can be integrated into your daily life to sustain a balanced and fulfilling existence. Cultivating mindfulness in everyday activities. Mindfulness is not limited to formal meditation practices. It can be incorporated into your daily activities to enhance your overall well-being. By bringing a sense of presence and awareness to even the simplest tasks, you can transform mundane moments into opportunities for self-care and self-discovery. One way to cultivate mindfulness in everyday activities is through mindful walking. As you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your breath, and the sights and sounds around you. Engage all your senses fully, allowing yourself to be fully present in the moment. This practice can help you reconnect with your body and the world around you, promoting a sense of calm and grounding. Another activity that can be infused with mindfulness is eating. Mindful eating involves savoring each bite, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and smells of your food. Slow down and chew your food thoroughly, allowing yourself to fully experience the nourishment it provides. By practicing mindful eating, you can develop a healthier relationship with food, become more attuned to your body's hunger and fullness cues, and cultivate gratitude for the nourishment you receive. Prioritizing self-care. Self-care is an essential component of maintaining a balanced dopamine system and overall well-being. It involves intentionally taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional needs, and making yourself a priority in your own life. By prioritizing self-care, you can replenish your energy, reduce stress, and enhance your overall quality of life. One aspect of self-care is ensuring you get enough rest and sleep. Adequate sleep is crucial for your brain's functioning and overall health. Create a bedtime routine that promotes relaxation, such as reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing a calming meditation. Prioritize getting the recommended amount of sleep each night, and listen to your body's signals when it needs rest. Physical activity is another important aspect of self-care. Engaging in regular exercise not only benefits your physical health but also has a positive impact on your mental well-being. Find activities that you enjoy and make them a regular part of your routine. Whether it's going for a walk, practicing yoga, or participating in a team sport, find ways to move your body that bring you joy and vitality. Nurturing your relationships and social connections is also vital for self-care. Surround yourself with supportive and positive individuals who uplift and inspire you. Make time for meaningful connections with loved ones, whether it's through regular phone calls, meetups, or shared activities. Engaging in social interactions can boost your mood, reduce stress, and provide a sense of belonging. The power of gratitude and reflection. Practicing gratitude and reflection can be transformative in sustaining a balanced and fulfilling life. Taking time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for can shift your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. It can help cultivate a positive mindset and foster a sense of contentment and appreciation. Consider keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. This simple practice can help you develop a habit of noticing and appreciating the small joys and blessings in your life. It can also serve as a reminder of the progress you have made on your dopamine reset journey. Reflection is another powerful tool for self-awareness and personal growth. Set aside time regularly to reflect on your experiences, emotions, and thoughts. Journaling can be a helpful practice in this regard, allowing you to explore your inner world and gain insights into your patterns and behaviors. By cultivating self-reflection, you can make conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Embracing mindfulness and self-care as lifelong practices. Mindfulness and self-care are not quick fixes or one-time endeavors, they are lifelong practices that require commitment and consistency. Embracing these practices as integral parts of your daily life can help you sustain a balanced dopamine system and lead a more fulfilling existence. Remember that progress is not always linear, and setbacks and challenges are a natural part of the journey. Be gentle with yourself and practice self-compassion when faced with difficulties. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small, and acknowledge the effort you are putting into your well-being. As you continue the practice of mindfulness and self-care, you will develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your needs. You will become more attuned to the signals your body and mind are sending you, allowing you to make choices that support your overall well-being. By prioritizing self-care and embracing mindfulness, you are taking an active role in rewiring your brain for a balanced and fulfilling life. Embracing a life of balance and well-being. In the previous chapters, we have explored the science behind dopamine, the impact of excessive stimulation on our brain, and the benefits of resetting our brain's reward system through a dopamine detox. Now, it is time to delve deeper into the concept of embracing a life of balance and well-being. By incorporating the strategies and mindfulness techniques discussed throughout this book, you can create a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle that promotes dopamine balance and overall mental wellness. Cultivating self-awareness. One of the key aspects of embracing a life of balance and well-being is cultivating self-awareness. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can better understand the triggers and patterns that lead to excessive dopamine stimulation or addictive behaviors. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and journaling, can help us develop this self-awareness and create a space for reflection and introspection. Prioritizing self-care. Self-care is an essential component of maintaining a balanced dopamine system. It involves taking intentional actions to nurture and care for our physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This can include activities such as getting enough sleep, eating a nutritious diet, engaging in regular exercise, and practicing relaxation techniques. By prioritizing self-care, we can replenish our energy levels, reduce stress, and enhance our overall sense of well-being. Setting boundaries. In today's fast-paced and digitally connected world, it is crucial to set boundaries to protect our mental and emotional health. This includes setting limits on screen time, establishing boundaries in relationships, and learning to say no when necessary. By setting boundaries, we create space for ourselves to focus on what truly matters and prevent excessive dopamine stimulation from external sources. Nurturing relationships and social connections. Human beings are social creatures, and nurturing positive relationships and social connections is vital for our well-being. Surrounding ourselves with supportive and uplifting individuals can provide a sense of belonging, fulfillment, and happiness. Engaging in meaningful conversations, spending quality time with loved ones, and participating in community activities can all contribute to a balanced and fulfilling life. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness. Gratitude and mindfulness are powerful practices that can help us cultivate a positive mindset and appreciate the present moment. By regularly expressing gratitude for the things we have and practicing mindfulness in our daily activities, we can shift our focus from seeking external rewards to finding joy and contentment in the present. These practices can also help us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to respond to them in a more balanced and intentional manner. Pursuing meaningful goals and passions. A life of balance and well-being is not just about avoiding excessive dopamine stimulation, it is also about pursuing meaningful goals and passions. When we engage in activities that align with our values and bring us a sense of purpose, we experience a natural sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. By identifying our passions and setting meaningful goals, we can create a life that is rich in purpose and meaning. Finding joy in simple pleasures. In our quest for dopamine balance, it is important not to overlook the simple pleasures in life. Taking time to appreciate the beauty of nature, savoring a delicious meal, or engaging in a hobby that brings us joy can all contribute to a sense of well-being. By finding joy in the simple pleasures, we can cultivate a positive outlook and enhance our overall happiness. Practicing mindful technology use. While technology has undoubtedly brought numerous benefits to our lives, it can also be a source of excessive dopamine stimulation. Practicing mindful technology use involves being intentional and aware of how we engage with digital devices and platforms. Setting boundaries, practicing digital detoxes, and using technology mindfully can help us maintain a healthy relationship with technology and prevent it from becoming a source of addiction or imbalance. Seeking support and accountability. Embracing a life of balance and well-being is not always easy, and it can be helpful to seek support and accountability from others. This can involve joining support groups, seeking therapy or counseling, or enlisting the help of a trusted friend or family member. By sharing our journey with others and receiving support and guidance, we can stay motivated and committed to our goals. Embracing imperfection and self-compassion. Finally, it is important to embrace imperfection and practice self-compassion on our journey towards a balanced life. We are all human, and setbacks and challenges are inevitable. Instead of being overly critical of ourselves, we can choose to approach these moments with kindness and understanding. By embracing imperfection and practicing self-compassion, we create a nurturing environment for growth and self-improvement. In conclusion, embracing a life of balance and well-being is a lifelong journey that requires commitment, self-awareness, and intentional action. By incorporating the strategies and mindfulness techniques discussed in this book, you can create a sustainable and fulfilling lifestyle that promotes dopamine balance and overall mental wellness. Remember, it is not about perfection, but rather about progress and finding joy in the journey. As we conclude this transformative journey through dopamine detox, rewiring your brain for a balanced life, I encourage you to take the steps toward a healthier and more fulfilling existence. Remember, the insights and strategies you've gained here are not just lessons but tools to be wielded in your everyday life. May you continue to practice mindfulness, embrace healthy habits, and nurture your brain's balance. Celebrate your progress and stay committed to your well-being journey. Thank you for embarking on this path with us. Written by Mindful Literary, your partner in personal growth and holistic wellness. Wishing you a life filled with clarity, purpose, and joy. Keep rewiring for a balanced and rewarding life.